You know what? I miss penis. I'm the one who should apologize. W-A-T-P! W-A-T-P!
Mental illness can literally drive you crazy.
Shut the fuck up, asswipe, and suck my cock.
What a dick! I don't lie. I don't like to lie. Boom! Go. You gotta love Vinny Carlino.
Me, Robin Rosinski, Scott DePace, Doug Gussie were laughing our asses off.
We were laughing our asses off. I laughed my ass off. We laughed our asses off.
It's a bizarre thing.
Is this guy a freaking moron or what? I love a
Dabble Point. A Stuttering John Melendez roundtable discussion.
Welcome to Point Dabble Point, a weekly roundtable discussion about John Melendez, the pussy boy who ran off the internet and abandoned the Dabbleverse. But we're still here, buddy. We're still hanging out. And you know who's hanging out is my buddy Vinny Paulino from the Creep Off. What's up, Vinny?
Hola, creepos. I got to be honest with you, Carl. I'm surprised we're doing PDP today.
Why's that?
I thought this was a joke.
Oh, no.
John's been gone for so long. I thought I was going to show up here. I thought we were having like a surprise party for me.
An intervention,
I was
maybe?
going to get shot in the back of the head like Joe Pesci.
An intervention.
Goodfellas.
Your addiction to pizza has affected me in the following ways.
I don't have any pizza.
The ghost of Cabby from YouTube, Kelly, is here. What's up?
Hi,
Kelly.
sir. Thank you for having me back.
What is that noise? I'm going to murder you. Is that you?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's definitely him. What is the...
What?
We
What's wrong?
were
Everything's
we were
fine.
talking before the show started. There was no noise, and now you're making all this noise back there. What's going on?
I didn't do anything.
Lucy Tightbox is with us. Lucy, how's it going?
I think my audio is working. Yay.
Your audio is fan-fucking-tastic. You're a pro. I'm going to unmute
Hi,
Kelly. Let's
Kaylee.
see if we can figure this out.
Hi, Vinny.
I don't know. You said everything was okay before.
Everything was fine, and now it sounds like you're outside, and people are...
Is
trying to
anything near your
murder you?
microphone that's like
Yeah.
rubbing on your microphone? Because that's what it sounds like. It sounds like you're playing What's in Your Pants with the microphone.
Gross.
Sorry, I don't know what to tell you. I hope this doesn't mess up the show.
It's messing up the show.
I don't know. Well, if you got to cut me loose, I understand.
No, I don't want to cut you loose, Kelly. I'm really excited that you're here. Ghost of Cabby. If you haven't watched his channel, you should check it out because I was really excited. Kelly does these amazing Dabbleverse analysis shows. I gotta mute him. I gotta mute him. But let me praise him for a minute. I know it's so annoying. He does these amazing shows where he has this big whiteboard and he has photos of jerk offs all over it, and he does his analysis and he goes, you know, the Revolutionary War in 1723 had this battle in Vermont, which was a state at that time. And he tells you all the shit that happened. And he explains how that also relates to the Dabbleverse today. And it's impressive.
It's edutainment.
It's edutainment.
It's incredible. The amount of work that Ghost of Cabby does is truly, truly amazing. So many printed out photographs on that whiteboard.
Yes.
Lovely.
He uses
I
a
love
very
it.
unflattering photo of me, which is fine. There's not a lot of
So
flattering photos of me.
Just a photo of you.
Yeah, it's fine. Kelly, seriously, why? What is happening? You were fine before the show started. What is going on over there?
I didn't do anything. Does it sound better? I turned my
All right,
volume.
so you're in StreamYard, right?
Yes.
All right, go into your settings.
Can Can you mute him while you explain it to him?
And check your audio. See what your mic is set up as. Because I think it's the outdoor microphone by the bird feeder. I think it's your bird feeder that we're picking up. What does it say your mic is?
It's a microphone array AMD audio device.
Uh-huh. Is that the microphone you want to have?
I have no idea what that means.
Is there another microphone option?
Yeah, check the options there.
Okay.
Maybe there's one that's like not noisy near your face mic.
That actually already sounds better. All right, try talking.
Does that sound better?
No.
No, I lied.
Way worse. Way worse. What's going on?
Does that sound better?
Kelly was all excited too because he goes, Carl, last time he was on This Little Piggy, he was on a cell phone in his farm or something, wherever the fuck.
Can you get that again? Can you get back to the barn or wherever you were?
And he's like, guys, it's going to be great this time. I have a computer now. I have a real system set up. And then this happens.
Was it adding Kaylee? Because there were 3 of us. It was fine. Is that in the 4th person?
All right, let me get rid of Kaylee.
Holy shit.
Let me get rid of Kaylee and see if that works.
Is that
Yeah, it was good before she got here. She did ruin it.
Yeah.
No, it's still terrible.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
I'm sorry, sir.
Don't ever call Carl sir
Yeah.
again.
Never-
I don't deserve
never
any
respect
respect.
that man.
Don't respect me in any way.
Do you want me to spit at him for you? I will.
All right. Well, Kelly can just be eye candy. Normally the role I would give for Lucy, but today,
Kelly, go put on a sexier shirt.
Kelly, leave and come back. Leave the room and come back in.
Actually,
Yeah, I mean, might as well. Let's try something. Let's try something because nothing's working so far. Holy shit, what a start, huh? Shuli's not here, everyone. Shuli has family shit going on. He cannot join us. Of course, he is a regular co-host of Point Dabble Point. And we were on my channel last week. We're on my channel again because Shuli's like, here, you take the money. And I was like, no, I don't feel right. All right, fine. I'll do that. So here we are.
Mighty big of you.
Thank
Especially when your friend's in the middle of a lawsuit.
Oh, yeah, we have lawsuit. You know what's nice about Shuli not being here? We can talk about his lawsuit.
So I'm really in the dark on it. I haven't heard much.
Oh, I think Lucy might fill us in on some things that
Oh,
are
boy.
going on. I don't know what she's going to fill us in on, but I think she might fill us in. Now, the problem with Lucy, she's compromised. She works for TSN. She's a paid employee over there. So I don't know if we can trust anything she says. She's going to be like, this lawsuit is flawless.
We're going to find out.
amazing.
I don't know if you guys know this, but DCMA is a thing.
Wait, the what?
They spelled DMCA wrong like 40 times. How many times they spell it wrong in this lawsuit? Do you know?
There's a couple of typographical
couple?
errors.
See, I told you she was compromised.
Wait, they said DCMA?
I just turned on Kelly again. I don't hear any noise. This is good. This is a good sign. What's up? Gabby, what's up?
Hey, can you hear me? Is it still bad?
It's
Why?
better. It's a lot better.
Every time
I'm sorry,
he
I'm playing with
speaks-
stuff.
Are you playing with stuff?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Me
Y'all are
too.
city folk. We're country folk, and country folk don't have like all these diet colas and computers and whatnot. So
Diet tab. Come on.
Are
Not
you
very
selling? Are you sending a telegraph right now somewhere?
we call it.
All right. I've never been accused of being city folk living here in Rochester, New York. It's never happened once. But I appreciate that. It's
What a
kinda
nice
neat.
guy.
Yeah. Look at me. I'm from New York.
DCMA.
Dude, how do you fuck that up? It's 4 letters and it's the whole purpose of the lawsuit.
Who wrote it?
Lucy, who wrote the lawsuit? Do you think it was Frog's assistant?
I it's surprising to me because I know that so many people were so hands-on when it came to the lawsuit where Stuttering John is suing you and Shuli. And I know that so many people were looking over that, checking for typographical errors, making sure that everything was completely in order.
Yep.
I have no idea where all these typographical errors came from. I mean, it's pretty incredible. The content of the lawsuit is great.
It's great.
It's just
We'll talk about that. Is it possible that Microsoft doesn't like Shuli
yeah.
and
that's it.
changed
Yeah.
everything on him?
Did they have Clearwater Chad proofread it?
It's perfect.
Gotta be.
Clearwater Chad's like, this is perfect. This is brilliant.
I think this is a very compelling legal document.
What is Clearwater Chad? Does anyone know? Oh, he
I'm
sent
pretty
me
sure he's an attorney.
Dude.
I don't know.
he sent me an email yesterday. Clearwater Chad. I just remembered this now.
Okay.
On Father's Day?
On Father's Day, he was in front of the Kodak building on State Street, the headquarters
Oh.
of the world famous Eastman Kodak Company.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Why?
apparently a buddy of his took a photo in front of the building. And I was like, I don't want any problems, man. I was like, oh shit, he's right down the street. Oh fuck. Clearwater Chad's coming to get me.
I'm in Florida right now, Chad.
Yeah. This is a green screen.
Aw. Well, welcome to Rochester, bud.
Yeah, I guess Clearwater Chad was hanging out in Rochester. Dude, all right, a little bit more on Clearwater Chad, and then we'll move on to Stuttering John, which is the more
Okay, I
important
was
topic.
just making a joke, all right?
No, this is crazy. You and I both met Clearwater Chad in person. He's come to the comedy club.
Yeah.
We had events there, and he's shown up because he lives in Buffalo, right down the street. He's gotten so much fatter. This photo he sent me, I was like, what the fuck? He's enormous now. And I know he goes to the gym or hangs out in the parking lot of the gym. Kelly, what's up, buddy?
Is that any better?
Yes, you
Yes.
did it. Kelly's on the show, everybody.
Okay. I apologize, sir. I was just
Don't
pressing
apologize.
different buttons to see what would work.
Dude, never apologize. This is a shit show. That's the whole point of this.
I'm sorry. It's
Carl
just where I'm
has-
from. It's,
I mean, I wouldn't be day drinking if I thought this was a professional show. I can't give a fuck. If Julie was here, I'd be upset, but my boss isn't here today.
was he on, what do they call it, Shabbos? Something where he's not allowed to be on?
Yeah. Father's Day.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of which, Lucy Tightbox pulled some interesting clips for us from Father's Day past of John Melendez. I also have John Melendez's audiobook. We paused it like 10 minutes in last week. We're going to get back into that.
Oh, can't wait.
Dude, this is going to take years. This book is so fucking great. I love it. We have some things that I saw on subreddit of Dabblers Anonymous. There's a video of Lucy naked that she recorded a couple of years ago for John. We'll probably play that. I don't care if my channel gets taken down. It'll be the most entertaining thing anyone's ever seen on here.
I can't wait to see it.
You look pretty good. What happened?
I know. I'm sorry. It's aging.
I know.
I'm
it
a
sucks,
woman.
right? Happens to us all. What are you going to do? So we have a lot to get to. And I appreciate the people who are here. Over 1,000, as Julie would say, at tip-off. So that's exciting. And a lot of people are becoming members on the channel. Like Drewsome1 became a YouTube member. Thank you very much for that. Of course, we do 2 bonus episodes every month. And this week, I'll be doing a crossover show with Dick Masterson. And you'll get that if you are a member on this channel like Keith73 is and Silent Shape. How is Silent Shape a new member? This guy's always on here. Retro Ryan D is a YouTube member. Thank you very much. And again, somehow, thank you. Keep buying memberships. It's great. Benny Blessings, member for 11 months. Best thing for Frog's defamation suit is that John doesn't respond. It'll get thrown out for jurisdiction issues in Alabama. And Lucius nodding yes. You ever thought on that?
John has until the 27th, which I think is a Saturday, so really the following Monday, in order to answer the lawsuit that was filed in federal court by Frog and Julie and TSM.
He hasn't answered yet?
Nope. He
That's
has not.
That's not like John to be lazy.
To be lazy last minute or late?
Huh. Weird.
I'm sure he has a good explanation.
Peter DeTita. Cardiff is pregnant. He told me in person. Is that why he looks that way?
That's true. That's very true.
Makes sense. TSN Teddy. Yo, Shuli, how did your lawyer misspell his name in the amended complaint? Like, I get the first time, but how do you do it again in your second complaint? All right, we have to talk about this.
Taver Benedict is like,
We absolutely have to talk about this.
Brushing off his shoulders.
Apparently it's hard.
What the fuck?
where the fuck do these people find lawyers?
I don't know. Alabama, I guess. Town Water only. $10 super sticker. Thank you very much for that. It looks like your avatar is pornographic. I'm not sure what that is. The great Dan Varney from the Varney Army gifting 5 Hurley's Podcast memberships. I like that Lucy's so programmed by gifted memberships. She was ready to start sucking D's right there. She's like, oh yeah, this is when we do this thing, right?
I don't suck the D's for less than 10 gifted memberships.
You hear that, everyone? All it takes is 10 memberships, and Vinny and I are both getting some. Duke of Overslaw, Carl Eats Poop. Shout out to the Creep Off. We had a great Creep Off episode today.
It was very solid.
It was fun. What does this say? Sad dose reviews.
Vinny is here because of the Wheel of Consequences.
That is true.
I'm telling you,
We
bro.
lost.
I had to sit here and watch Carl crack open 5 high noons just to put next to him to line up before the show, and I thought to myself, Jesus Christ, my life.
Should have seen what I had for lunch. Dan Varney with $10. Oh, hey, Kaylee. Love you.
Hi, Dan. Barney Army.
Dan's one of the good ones. Steve says, hi, Lucy. This is turning
Hi,
into
Steve.
Shuey's channel. Labyrinth Mystic, my man. $2. Sounds like John was typing when you were talking.
I kind
Is that
of
about
did.
me?
Barnstein, has anyone heard from Stuttering John's attorney, Lucy?
No.
Have you heard from John's attorney?
No, not to my knowledge. Not personally, anyway.
$20 from a little panel. Can you name one broadcaster worse than Opie, including all of these podcasts you mock? I can't think of one. Lucy, you look happy and pretty as always. Frenchie, Aaron, Stuttering John, Whitney, even Woke Dad are more likable than Opie.
Tom Myers.
Tom Myers is... Ugh.
But actually, Tom Myers
Worse
might
than
actually
Opie.
be a better broadcaster than Opie.
Might be better than Opie. Kelly, you follow the Dabbleverse very closely. What do you think?
Well, I try to be fair and objective. And Aaron Emhold has a hideous face. Opie's definitely better looking than him. But if you take out all the stuff we don't like about Aaron, I think he's a much better broadcaster than Opie.
Yeah.
If you could get someone to like manage him and tell him what and what not to do, I think he would actually have a pretty good show. So that's kind of the opposite of your question because he's better than Opie.
Yeah.
But that just shows how poor Opie is as far as quality.
Yeah, Aaron sucks. And that thing that's growing onto the bottom of his face, it looks horrific. And the problem is, like, Vinny, you and I can pull it off because we can just, like, grow facial hair and feel like, yeah, well, how many chins do I have? You can't tell. But, like, Aaron can't grow facial hair and he's growing chins. So it's a bad combination.
That's
for the
like
guy.
a mossy cliff. It's not good.
But I don't think Kelly answered the question. Do you have an answer for this?
Well, how good would Opie's show be now that I'm looking at this list? I'm thinking, how good would Opie's show be if he just started doing the same content as Frenchie?
Babble, babble, babble.
Would you like to watch Opie review cookies?
I would love that.
Right?
If Opie would get fried chicken from a gas station and tell us if it's good or not, I would fucking love that.
Pretty good.
I don't know if he's still alive, but there was a guy you used to cover named Patty Seacups, and he was
Yeah.
probably worse
Yeah.
than Opie. He was really bad.
Nope.
Patrick Michael.
He was entertaining. Patty C. Cups was always entertaining, though. I can't be entertained by Opie.
I do miss Patrick Michael.
I'm sorry for wasting your guys' time.
You never did, Patrick. We love you.
Come back.
Unfortunately, he does have a YouTube channel. It's gaining popularity. He gets a lot of views on his videos, like over 1,000 per video. But they're unreviewable because all he does is watch other videos he likes and doesn't really add much.
Huh, so we learned a lot from you.
You ruined my show. Frenchie Hahn is a way worse broadcaster than Opie. All right, I've just put it out there. Lucy, do you have an answer to that question?
No way. She's way more likable.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
that's
it's
true.
likability. That's a big thing. I don't know. I can't think of anybody.
What's your Q score, Lucy?
I don't know.
100. I miss you, Jimmy. Here's $10. Give it to Cabby and tell him to get lost.
Jimmy still hasn't called you yet. Shameful.
Jeremy A. Smith. Keep taking about me, Carl, and I will sue you next. What? Oh, is that Shuey's attorney?
Oh,
Yeah, that's
no.
Is that when we say hi, Vince?
no.
Well, it's Canadian, so I guess that one's not Vince.
Well, I mean, it's an Alabama lawyer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
The University of Alabama has an excellent law school.
Okay.
There you go.
Well, listen, I married a woman from Alabama, and
You
I
did,
wouldn't let
and
her.
She's really smart.
She's not representing me in court.
He's the protagonist. Gifted a membership. Thank you very much. He's the
The
protagonist.
prenup was actually a barbecue restaurant menu. I just had her sign it.
Glenn 6740. Did you see Shuley whining about you guys making fun of him despite being in the foxhole together on his crappy show? I did not. He wasn't whining about us making fun of him, was he? I doubt it. I'd be surprised.
Nah.
Play the clip. Woody from Syracuse, my buddy, Hey, Carl and Vinny, I just purchased my ticket to Rochester on July 18th to check out the Dirty Joke Book show. Oh, hi, Miss Kaylee. Love to Jersey. I just texted you an AI image of you in the form of a pizza.
Aw, like Eric John Pizza Artist. Thank you, Woody.
Why wouldn't you send that to supertip.gg/WATP, Woody from Syracuse? Then we could put it on the show rather than just flirt with Lucy behind the scenes. Are you looking at it right now, Lucy? Is that what's going on? I see you getting distracted and looking at...
No, I'm
multiple
pulling up something
screens
for the
over there.
lawsuit.
Oh, okay. That's also a good idea. Speaking of tickets for Rochester shows,
Yes, sir.
we have the Comedy Festival
That's right.
at Comedy at Carlson. Vinny's been a huge part of this, putting it all together. Ryan Long is one of the headliners. I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
I'm going to see if I still have his number, if he's blocked me or not. Text him and see if he wants to come over to the house. I shouldn't say that out loud because then he doesn't show up. People are like, oh yeah, Ryan, that's nothing to do with Carl. But the important thing is that Lucy's doing a show with Tony from Hack the Movies
That's it.
at the Photo City Music Hall.
That's correct.
And they're watching a movie called Street Fighter.
The movie.
We are.
Kelly, you familiar with Street Fighter?
Raul Julia's finest performance. You know, he's battling cancer when he filmed that.
And battling other Street Fighters
Yes.
as well.
And
He was an
unlike
amazing
John,
man.
he's actually someone that makes the great island of Puerto Rico very proud. That's somebody they can claim ownership of.
The great island of Puerto Rico. Never heard that sound before. So, Lucy,
All right, Tony Hinchcliffe,
I've
settle
been-
down.
there's a garbage island. I've been to Puerto Rico. It's fine when the power's on. Sometimes it's great. But Lucy's performing.
She
We're
is.
talking back the movies. They're going to do an MST3K style show watching this movie and commenting on it. And Lucy will be dressed like a
Cammy? Cammy?
Yes.
You're going to do Cammy?
I'm going to do Cammy. I got my costume. It's very slutty.
Yes.
I'm sorry, when is
it's
this again?
July 9th.
Rochester, New York. There's no KFC buffets, but you can still come up here, Kelly. Hang out with us.
July 19th, and you can get the tickets at comedyatthecarlson.com, right, Vinny?
Yeah, here's your pro tip. Right now, there's early bird tickets. So you could get a package where you get a t-shirt and like tickets to 2 shows. I think it's like $60. You get a ticket to Lucy's show. You get a ticket to Ryan Long's show. You do whatever you want to do. But there's 37 shows over 4 days, carlsoncomedy.com.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
CarlsonComedy.com.
Yep.
Got it. Check that out. Buy your tickets. Kelly, you came to DabbleCon, right?
Yes, I was at DabbleCon too.
Did we talk at all?
I was too nervous to say hi to you.
I feel bad.
I did. Lucy, you probably don't remember this, man, but you were the first person I spoke to. Like I walked in the door, you were coming the opposite direction, and I was like, holy shit, was this the Miss Georgia pageant or something? And I asked you where the bathroom was. Then I came out and I saw that Helga guy. And I was like,
yeah, Helga, man.
Yeah.
That was actually also me.
That'll soften you up pretty quick.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's funny because the first DabbleCon, I didn't know Rocco at all.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like being, what was his character with the boobs?
Bedorable.
Bedorable.
Adorable, yeah.
And I was just like weirded out by him. Like, I don't want anything to do with this. So I kind of avoided him. And then I became good friends with him. And I was like, shit, I wish we would have hung out. I feel the same way about Kelly. I wish I would have hung out with you.
This makes me sound weird, but I was too nervous. I saw you and I was like, oh my God, that's Carl. You know, and I didn't, they say don't meet your heroes. Like I'm too scared to ever meet George Strait because he might be an asshole.
Sure.
So I felt the same way about you. I was like, let me just keep the allure.
I am an asshole,
the
but you
what?
can say hi to me.
The allure.
The allure, you know, like the image in my head of what it would be like versus in reality.
Yeah, Vinny, it's pretty amazing you get to hang out with me. Did you know that? You fucking prick.
I feel so lucky.
As you should. Jim Andu became a YouTube member. Thank you very much for that. 2 bonus episodes every single month. We've been doing the Stuttering John Living in the Past series, which has been fantastic. We go back and listen to Stuttering John's podcast from 2016, 2017, and 2018 now, because we have this whole archive of John's podcast. And it's fascinating. Before the Dabbleverse existed, John was like confident in what he was doing. He thought he was still a celebrity. He thought he was going places. It's funny.
And he thought he was going to right all those wrongs about everybody else. That was the thing that I took away from that book, is that John
Very
was
funny.
just swinging passive aggressively at everyone throughout
Well,
the
that's
whole
easy for
thing.
you to say, which is another series we have on our Patreon, and I appreciate you promoting that right now. We're going to listen to some more of his book today.
Yeah. Okay.
But living in the past is going back and listening. Whatever.
Oh, that's true. I'm sorry. I got them mixed up because, there's just so much different,
There's so
exciting
much great
content.
content. Featuring
The audiobook is when he says heck, like every 8th word.
Yeah. What is that? It's so bizarre. Like he's trying to be like this country boy. He's like, heck, I don't know what's going on. What? Who says that?
Do you think they had him just hit record and stop himself at the studio? The engineer was just
There's
like,
no
buddy,
way.
just...
There's no way there's an engineer in there. There's
Yeah.
no way.
Yeah.
I've listened
Barnstein.
to the whole audiobook multiple times. Sorry to interrupt, but I remember you and producer Chris had this debate multiple times about if John had any kind of producer or anything. And he had his book done by that girl, Bobby Brown, that he hit on, that old lady that used to be like in White Snake or something like that.
Yep. Or she was in a video, but yeah.
Yeah, and it was some cheap production company. She talked about how they never paid her for anything. So it sounds like it was very like, shoestring operation.
Oh, yeah. I mean, self-published would be better than working with whatever company John had.
Yeah. It wasn't a bestseller, was it?
It wasn't.
I think
Not
Mike
like Artie
Morse was the only
Fletcher's.
hard copy.
Artie Fletcher wrote a best-selling book. He's told me that multiple times.
He sure did.
Barnstein, $2. Lucy doesn't amend the complaint, extend SJ deadline. Oh, doesn't the amended complaint extend the deadline?
That's what I'm trying to find right now. So I just was looking at the federal court filings earlier today. And Carl, I thought that I sent you a screenshot. I went and checked my email. I did not.
Oh.
I am pretty sure that even after the amended complaint, the deadline is still the 27th. I'm trying to pull that screenshot now. So once we get into the lawsuit talk, I will confirm that.
Great. And you're allowed to share your screen as well.
Yay.
Grizzlehorn, hey, Lucy, screw the rest of you.
All right.
Jerk. He's a protagonist, gifted a membership. Thank you very much. And he gifted another membership. Gifting memberships is a very sweet thing to do.
It's very kind.
It's very kind. And people get content they wouldn't otherwise get from this very YouTube channel. We appreciate that. Jeremy A. Smith, my client Shuley is not a hypocrite for making fun of John's lawyer for misspellings. Anyone says different will be suit. I like this character. I like this character that spells everything wrong. It's kind of funny.
I like how Smith is spelled wrong.
I know, I like it too. Zach Hoffman, I'm here for my boy Vinny Carlino. Hey, Kaylee.
Hola, Zach.
You gotta love Vinny Carlino.
Donna G. Wow, this is a G right here. Hello, boys. Looking lovely, Lucy.
Hi, Donna.
Lucy, you're wearing a Dabbleverse jersey.
I am. Casey Armstrong gave me this.
I was going to ask, who's the simp who said that to you? The answer is Casey Armstrong, former producer of The Howard Stern Show. What a weird life we all live. George Jetson, $5. Kaylee, wrong again. John is 14 days added from the date of amended YouTube complaint. Dummy.
Yeah, I do think that is correct now that I'm looking at the screenshot. So
Yeah,
yes, I was
you
wrong.
fucking
I was
idiot.
wrong. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a
Jesus
dumbass
Christ,
paralegal.
Lucy.
Jesus Christ.
Sorcerer is here. Another day of Stuttering John doing right and staying away.
Look at that.
If you say so. Lever Missick, when's Detroit dates again? Might make it. October 2nd is what we're looking at. Still have yet to get confirmation on that. So I meant to follow up today. PL, hi Lucy, please be honest. Shuley lawsuit on a scale of 1 being unlikely to win and 10 very likely to win. Where do you put it? I think he goes, be honest. All right. Pretend you don't work for him and he doesn't pay you to be on the show. What do you think his chances are of winning this?
So I have expressed before, this is a hard lawsuit to win. I do think that this is going to be an extremely, extremely hard lawsuit to win. I think that he has a case, and I think that he has really good evidence of that case. That being said, it's not going to be an easy win. So I would put it right in the middle, probably 5 out of 10.
What can he win?
Nothing.
Yeah.
If I could chime in on that,
Yeah,
of course,
please,
Shuley
Kelly.
and his friends can't admit this, but I don't think they have any intention of winning. I think the whole point is just to fuck with John and give him a taste of his own medicine. Obviously, they can't say that, but everybody knows John is destitute, so they're not going to get anything from him. And that's something a lot of people don't know. If people like you guys that have jobs and pay taxes, if you don't mind being a bum and having bad credit like Gino and stuff like that,
Yeah.
then all the things that are sent to creditors, and you have judgments against you and liens and things like that. If you don't mind being worthless, those things don't actually punish you in any way. It's only if you're someone
crazy?
that wants to buy a house or, do something useful in society.
That is so true. John couldn't buy a house. He had to have his mom
Yep.
put her name on the mortgage in order for him to buy a house. John has shit credit. I believe Cardiff said it was 440.
Jesus.
Cardiff just posted it was 440. Then John was like, "How did you know that? Just gave yourself up, idiot." Cardiff doesn't know what your fucking credit score is, you retard. Anyway, not the point. You're exactly right about that, Kelly.
Thank you.
I often am. You are. You're very astute. Kelly used to be in law enforcement, if you didn't know. There's a lot of like losers who just don't give a shit. Gino was a perfect example of that. Like, God,
they're not rare, unfortunately. They're
everywhere. I'll borrow $33,000 from American Express and see what happens. Try to get it.
There's the Jerry Banfields of the world.
Now, one thing American Express does that's excellent is that they actually like how they're suing Gino directly versus sending it to collections. They're still not going to get any money, but it's a more effective tactic. And it lets all of us know, even though we already knew he was a loser to begin with. And I don't mean to go down the Gino rabbit hole because I'm very biased.
You hate Gino. You hate Gino and Keanu. I like that about you.
Yeah, hate's a strong word, but they are the only people in the Dabverse that I truly despise for various reasons, which we won't get into.
Despise is a stronger one, actually.
But my point is, again, if you don't mind being a bum, because he lives in the ghetto, like up in Harlem or something like that. Yep. So his life can't get any worse. What's American Express going to do to him?
Yep. Well, they're going to probably be touring comedians soon.
Well, that'll be nice. Where are they playing?
Most with 20 pesos or something. We never knew who Keith Chane was. Stop yelling, Carla. Am I yelling?
Yeah, always.
No. Yeah.
Yes.
Most of the time.
He's a protagonist. Carl, I'm PR. You get a pass. That joke was killer. Puerto Rican. Okay. All right. I was like, he's public relations? AO513, Carl is too chatty when he drinks. Yeah, well, I'm not even halfway there. Daddy Poopy, Carl is simply too chatty. Fuck. I'm getting a lot of feedback on this. Michael C, Wheel of Consequence idea, eat a lot of carbs. No. No.
Both of you are vetoing that immediately?
We do not. Vinny and I don't eat carbs. That's our thing.
Carbs are the enemy.
GMB 627, hello, Kaylee and the boys. Love you all. Thank you very much.
Hi.
Is that John on the bathroom floor?
With a whippet can.
My wrist.
It's a good avatar.
My wrist.
That's very funny. GMB 627 gifted a membership. Thank you very much for that. You know what? Just for that, I'll give you a little air horn over here. Who doesn't like that sound effect? Cardiff Electric says 440 was indeed a guess. That's a fact, Jacques. Yeah, I know. That was so funny. Cardiff was just like, I work for a bank, so I know John's. He didn't even say John's credit score. He just said 440. John went, what the fuck? Very funny.
And again, he doesn't mind ruining his mother's credit. One, because he's a piece of garbage, but also she's going to die soon. So, even if he was a good person, it wouldn't really make a difference. So he's able to leech off of whatever she has.
Yep.
I mean, I don't want her to die, but I mean, what, she got like 2-3 years probably?
If she's lucky, she'll die soon. Because she has to put up that horrible son of hers. Labyrinth Mystic just gifted 5. Who are these podcast memberships? Is that when we do the... Lucy,
10.
is that when we do the...
You can do it.
Okay.
His screen froze like that.
Dan Varney, my man. Unfortunately, judgments don't mean much. I have a client that has $1 million judgment against someone and will never see a penny, and it costs him $100,000 in legal fees.
Yep. Very true.
It sucks. Little, Carl was not too chatty. Just sometimes you're a bit ahead of the beat on the show. I brought up the one thing that bothers me, and I'm seeing it all over the chats lately. I wonder why that is. Who'd have thought? Quinn Vickers. Hi, boys. Hi, Lucy. 21 boom salute, please. What board am I on? This one over here.
Get Frog in here.
Boom! Boom! Boom!
You got it, buddy. Thank you very much, Quinn Vickers. Anonymous on Super Tip.
Don't call me sir. It's ma'am.
Perfect. Very funny. I hate everyone. This is a image tip coming on supertip.gg/WATP. How dare you play my copyrighted book? And there is John as a, what kind of fish is that?
A globfish.
A globfish. It really is what John looks
Less slimy than in real life.
like. Woody from Syracuse says, "Oh, you mean this? Oh, there's your pizza, Lucy.
It's beautiful.
Ugh, looks terrible.
So many carbs.
What is that relish on that? Why the fuck is that green?
Yeah, what is going on there?
That's a terrible pizza. Get that out of here.
Cabby would eat it.
The cleavage looks nice.
Thank you.
I mean,
Good
just
point.
as an art, art thing.
Of course.
Carl, I just DM'd you a pic of a pizza. Call me, says Ricky Bev. I'm assuming that's a Twitter thing. I'll look at it. I'll look in a minute. Labyrinth Mystic coming in.
Geez, the amount of errors, spelling mistakes, the mended complaints, and just asking for more time instead of having to hit a deadline. I should get out of the truck and become a lawyer. Looks easy.
I don't hear a lot of people using Opie on our super tip system. That's a really good Opie.
I hated the stutter in it.
It's perfect. It really is how Opie talks. Earl David Reed, EDR, my man, coming in with $3. This is like fun. Who could I sue? Ooga booga.
Oh, Earl, you settle down.
He was awesome in Meteor Man. If anybody's ever seen him.
I know, he's really good. He's a really good movie star. Kelly. Scooter G.
Lady K, you obviously don't know how hard it is for self-employed people to get a loan. It's obviously easier for an elderly retired homemaker to get one. You idiot.
That's a good point. It's way easier for the elderly to be handed money by banks.
You want a 30-year mortgage? Sure. You're 82 years old.
Well, hopefully, John didn't get his mother to put her own home up as some sort of collateral with his new house.
We did sell his house to his mom for $10. That did happen.
Well, didn't he own that condo in L.A. or Calabat? Where was it? Canoga Park?
Canoga Park.
He owned that,
The Valley.
right?
His mother
I guess.
co-signed on that, if I
His
remember.
mother co-signed on that too. Yeah, you're right.
So he probably sold it and just took the money from that and put it towards the new place, right?
Oh, that's for sure. That's what
Yeah.
he said that. And yet it was still just a down payment. He still has a mortgage.
Oh, no.
I know.
Again, to John
Did
being
he
a
move to
bum,
Cape
remember-
Coral?
Could you imagine buying a house in Cape Coral? You know what dumb you have to be? I'm sorry, what were you saying, Kelly?
No, just when he lived in California, I think it was you and it might have been you and Vinny, but it was definitely you, Carl, obviously. But a long time ago, you looked up John's record where it showed that he owed the state of California tens of thousands of dollars in taxes, and he owed the federal government. And again, he's never been punished. Unless the government wants to make an example out of you, people commit crimes all the time, and they can get away with it just because the system's so overloaded.
You see, Kelly, I would disagree about one part of this. I feel like John is getting punished constantly by
That's
the universe
true.
every day of
That's
his
true.
existence. So there's that.
But
I think
Carlos
he's still in black
Mencia,
overall from what he's stolen from society. I think
Yeah.
John's still coming out ahead overall.
you're right about that. Carlos Mencia is not getting away with it.
Nope.
He
See,
didn't
because
pay
he's actually
taxes.
famous. If John was famous,
Yeah, that's
the
right.
government, like for example, like Lee Morozak, crazy cabbie from the Howard Stern show,
Mhm.
he was a nobody because Stern was huge at the time. The government was able to use that guy as a to crucify him as an example for tax evasion.
He bragged about not paying taxes on the radio.
Exactly.
It's really stupid. It's a really dumb thing to do.
If he did that on Stern's show now, probably nobody would have heard it and nobody would have cared. He would have gotten away with it.
That's a good point.
And that's what it's like with John. We knew John was a piece of shit on Stern, but it was just a ha-ha. He's just a stupid, whippet idiot. But the extent that you have uncovered in a large part, Carl, I know that guy Mersch and his friend, I forget his name, but the guy that looks kind of like Shuley. Royce, excuse me. They try to take
You
credit.
think
for starting
Royce
that
looks
work.
like Shuley?
They're
Royce
both
is
bald with a
jacked.
beard
Yeah,
and
he
awesome.
surely wishes he looked like Royce.
Royce is like a bodybuilder now. But anyway, go on. You're
last time I
saying,
saw him, he was not in shape.
yeah, he used to be fat.
I haven't
That's
watched
true.
a show in a while.
What were we saying?
I was just going to say that they try to take credit for starting the Dabbleverse, but
Yeah.
that's not true. They were just one of the many people that made fun of John. John was a baby about it, and then they didn't pursue it. So John's bad behavior went unpunished again. And there's like 50 people before then that happened to.
I know.
You're
I
the
saw a
first person
clip.
to like hold his feet to the fire and say, "Hey,
Thank
you're a piece of shit. We're not going to forget about the fact that you're a piece of shit."
Vinny, do you see why I invite Kelly on the show? Do you see Are you taking notes over there?
No, I'm not
Of how you
taking
can be a
notes. And
better-
yes, I see
How you
why.
can be a better co-host?
I see why, but I'm not taking
I don't
notes.
get a lot
no.
of praise from you when you're on the show. I'm just saying. You could a little bit would go a long way.
Towards what?
Anyway, no, he's right though. Ghost of Cabby is correct.
Thank you.
I was just watching Mersh. What show were they on? Oh, Sam Tripoli. Mersh and Royce were on there talking about how they invented the Dabbleverse. It was fun. Like, okay, sure. The real Carl Chargers fans, September 27, coming, go Bolts. Dude, I hope this game never comes because he keeps sending me money to promote this football game. Week 3, Bills Chargers. Let's go.
Let's go LA.
Shroom Diffel Nuclear. When Mummy Osa goes to Greenland, John's sibling are going to destroy him's skull.
They really can, probably. I mean, there's got to be a will, and she doesn't like him better than the other two completely, right? Like,
I don't know, because he's the celebrity.
But then you
She's
give
an
him
idiot.
less.
She's an idiot. I don't know.
Okay, well, there's that.
Labyrinth Mystic, what became of John's producer you had on? Are you talking about...
Was it Karen?
He was great.
Well, there was that. I was thinking of the person that we had on that was part of the Royce show back in 2018.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was amazing.
He hated John.
Yeah.
Go figure. Little $10. Carl, you are hilarious. Sorry for bringing up the beat. I love WTP. Dude, you're fine. Just kidding. My favorite channel. You were ahead of your time when you came up with this channel. You're the best in the Dabbleverse. That's a fact. That's a fact, Jack.
Yeah, Carl, you are great. You feel better now?
That was good, Vinny. He is taking notes. See that, Kelly?
Yes.
That was good. Lucy, will Miss Judy be dressed as Chun-Li?
I hope so.
Hate Monger with $5.
Carl's
Not
gonna be
only is
Blanca.
John dumb for buying a shitty house in crap coral, he's extremely dumb for buying it when the market prices were artificially high due to the cuff.
Yeah, I know. I bought my house in a similar time frame. Anyway, not the point. It's not what we're here to talk about how stupid I am with my investments. Oh, wait, are we?
Well, I'm taking notes about that.
I got some cameos sent to me that John recently recorded, and it's shocking. When you look at John, I was on Drew's show, and we were playing the Crazy Cabbie boxing match from 2002. And you look at John, and he's just like a different looking dude. You can't believe. Remember they had that app out for a little while a few years ago where it showed like what you would look like when you aged?
Yeah.
Take a photo of yourself and it would show you what you looked like in your
Yeah.
age. There is no AI that can predict what John turned into.
Can someone please make me the AI of John back then and then John now with angel wings coming and sitting down next to himself on a bench? Can someone please make that for me? Those are great.
I think we can make that happen.
That'll be great.
This is what John looks like these days. If you want to go to Cameo, he's charging $175 for videos like this.
Hi, this is the world famous Stuttering John, and this message is from Frank for his buddy Chester, who's getting married. That's right, he actually found a woman dumb enough to marry him.
Good stuff. Lucy.
He's not in a car.
No,
So it's an
he's-
improvement.
He's in his house. His complexion is gray.
It's actually kind of impressive.
It's hard to pull off, right?
His face is the same color as his hair.
How do you do that? You live in Florida. It's the sunshine state, right? There's a lot of sun and stuff there. And your skin turns gray.
What I'm focused on of this is how his hairline looks like the borders of states. Like it is with some weird edging
right.
there, isn't there?
Yeah, as if there's a river.
Well, there's a lot of vitamin deficiency, but I know you on other shows too have talked about how John most likely sleeps till late in the afternoon. And that's when he brags about I haven't had a beer since 7 p.m.
Yeah.
But he didn't wake up till 5, so it was only 2 hours. If he's doing something like that, then he's never going outside during the daylight. He's not getting any vitamin D.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, he's sleeping all day long.
You know, he's going to the 7-Eleven by your house to make fun of you and get microwave burritos and whatnot.
That Red Baron pizza, man. Mwah. He's so right about that.
Body by Red Baron, right there, everybody.
I talked about this on the Creep Off today. I'm going down to Cape Coral in a couple of weeks, and the first stop I make is the 7-Eleven for Red Baron pizza.
Oh, good. Good.
So gross.
Marry him. Either she was dumb or she was blind. But anyway, since Frank didn't give me any intel on Chester, let's just go with some standards. Chester's so ugly. His baby pictures come with an apology letter. Hey!
Vinny Paulino, comment?
So wedding roasters didn't work out?
That was his business idea after Leno. He's like, hey, hire me and I'll make fun of the groom.
This cameo is the biggest payday he ever got off of those jokes. I guarantee it. Wow.
I don't even know if that joke makes sense, but he definitely stole it.
Yeah, they're all, everything's going to be a book joke here, I assume.
All right.
Thanks, Dice.
Oh, it's Dice.
He claimed Dice wrote that? Your baby picture came with an apology?
You think Dice wrote every joke brilliant?
No, I mean, he was more of a character. He
Right.
wasn't. I mean, he did have good jokes, though. I've seen him live. He was very good.
I'm not insulting Dice. I'm just saying.
It seems like you were insulting Dice.
Never.
Thanks, Dice. I actually saw Chester at the beach last week. The tide went out and refused to come back. Whoa!
Looks like he's reading that.
Yeah.
Yes. He is reading these jokes.
Thanks, Henny Youngman.
Right. How old is that fucking joke? If this was 1882, you'd be like, whoa.
This guy's
Cutting
got
edge.
it. Women would pass out. Oh.
Chester's so ugly. When he was born, the doctor slapped him in the face. Hee-haw.
His delivery's not great. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
It's hard to deliver a good joke when you're reading it.
Yeah. That one's a Rodney.
Or
joke.
when you're John. Yeah, it's a Rodney joke.
Yeah.
I don't remember Rodney doing the donkey noise for no
Oh,
reason.
you don't? Remember we used to do the elephant? It was like Rodney's big. Oh, no, it wasn't.
No.
It was Bob Nelson.
Chester was in a band. What's the last word Chester says before he gets kicked out of the band? I got some songs.
I mean,
What the ever-loving
all right,
fuck
that
does that have to
joke-
do with any of it?
That
You
joke is,
asshole.
what's the last thing the bass player said before he got kicked out? I wrote a song. And they just, that made no sense. He was in some bands, and then he wrote some songs. Doesn't make sense.
You see, what you need to do is you need to write the jokes. You got to get the
Yeah.
chunks, and you got to pay your dues.
Right.
And you got to work your way up, you know?
That was amazing when John was telling Artie Fletcher, put on WTP this weekend, about what it takes to be a stand-up.
Technically, that's good advice for Artie.
It is, yeah. Hold on. All right, a question about Artie. I'm going to get off this for 1 second because I have so much to talk to you about, Vinny. Because I never have you on the show, and I just talk about Artie Fletcher. We're the expert. Artie Fletcher claims that he opened for Diana Ross and all these R&B acts and shit.
Uh-huh.
Is that true?
He says it.
He does say it.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
He worked for agencies, so I don't know what they had him do.
So I was checking everything he said with Grok.
Yeah.
And Grok's just like, no, he's full shit. No, that didn't happen. But Grok's kind of like my buddy, so I don't know if they're just like telling me what I want to hear.
Yeah.
Not the point.
Great question, Carl. You look awesome today.
What else do you want to say about Artie Fletcher? He sucks, right? Well, yeah, Grok, thank you. No, but my point is this. Why the fuck would Diana Ross have a stand-up comedian open for her? Who would want that?
That's a good point.
Who the fuck would want that?
But I think this was like when Diana Ross was like towards the end of it all, and her audiences were older, and they were people who were sitting down versus standing up for a show.
Right.
So not having a band makes her thing more special.
I see what you're saying.
I know that that's the case for some performers. It's just a different audience than would normally be going to a concert.
What if they just play Popeye cartoons? Wouldn't that be better?
Yes. Much than Artie, yes. Olive oil. Oh my God. There's someone who can entertain.
Primus sucks, everyone. I'm sorry. It was just a reference to Primus playing Popeye cartoons between sets for hours on end. Never fucking ended. Lucy gets it. Lucy's laughing her ass off over there. Hit the like button. Let's get back to the videos, everyone.
Very Hughesy-esque.
Thank you.
Yeah, Chester's so ugly, his mirror charges hazard pay. And Chester's so stupid,
I didn't know that was a joke because he didn't laugh at it. His mirror charges hazard pay.
I don't think he felt the conviction with that joke the way he felt it with the other ones.
He knew that was...
he just kind of breezed through
He knew
it.
that was a little bit of a hack.
It's buried in the middle of the set, so it's probably not his best material.
Probably not his A-list material.
Hack. Hacky. Whoa, what am I, a hack?
All right, back to John.
He sold his car for gas money. Whoa! When he walks past the pond.
Hold on. It's not whoa.
Whoa!
You blithering idiot. Oh! Nobody else. Whoa! Except for Joey fucking Lawrence, you retard.
Whoa! We're watching Blossom.
Whoa!
Blossom reruns over here.
Dumbass.
Roy says shits and feces, shits and feces. I get it. I'm with you, buddy.
His mirror charges hazard pay. And Chess is so stupid, he sold his car for gas money. Whoa! When he walks past the pond, the ducks throw bread at him. Hey!
It's so bad. It's funny.
That one actually was so bad it's funny. The ducks throw bread at him. Do people think ducks are ugly? He's so ugly.
If John could do stand up like this with some confidence, even though they're horrible jokes, people would laugh. But he has no confidence when he does this stuff.
It's like when Norm Macdonald did that roast.
Yep.
And he just like did the most hackiest jokes ever. And guys like Kai are like, this guy's not funny. Like, all right, you're not understanding what he's doing at all.
Yeah, it's the conviction and the slyness of it. But
right. John thinks this is actually funny material.
I like A that time. That was definitely better than whoa. I'll give him that.
Pretty good stuff. What a tag.
Chester couldn't find his own train of thought with a ticket and a map. Anyway, Chester, happy birthday. Not happy birthday, happy marriage. Stuttering John saying, yeah.
What a retard.
You're allowed to do a second take, John. I'm pretty sure you can do.
He charges $175 for that.
You know he finished and he's like, I killed it again.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Anyway, good luck with the colon cancer or getting married or whatever the fuck we're doing. I forget. Here's another one. I haven't watched this one yet.
Okay.
So this is new to me.
Oh, green screen. Perfect.
Hey, this is the world famous stutter.
He looks terrible.
Is his forehead getting wider?
He looks terrible. I mean, this is
without the filter. That's what it is.
Ooh, yeah.
He looks like he's being questioned by the police. Look at that fucking face.
Do you remember?
This is after a DUI, and he like ran over some child.
That was his
the
attorney.
cops are shining the mag light in his face.
Yeah, look at him.
That's a deer's baby shoe on my fender, right? John looks so terrible. And it was funny when he was getting called out for using the filter on StreamYard. She's like, what are you talking about? I don't use a filter. And he pretended to like turn it off and turn it back on again.
Nothing.
Yeah, no difference. Okay.
Hey, this is the world famous Stuttering John.
This actually reminds me.
Where is he? Behind that hobo?
Do you guys remember when so HD became a thing? And I was an early adopter. I had an HD television in like 2003 or whatever it was. And Andy Rooney was still on 60 Minutes at the time.
Yeah.
I've never seen eyebrows like that before. They don't exist in the world. It's wild. And then, if you remember, HD porn came out. And they weren't doing it right at first. And you're like, oh, that's not a zit. Whatever's on that girl's asshole should be checked out by a doctor.
Really
anyway.
So what are you trying to tell me? John looks like Andy Rudy's eyebrows or an anal wart. What are you trying to tell me, Carl?
Both at the same time.
He looks like an anal wart with ridiculous eyebrows.
Can you imagine? Lucy knows what I'm talking about.
I am mortified right now.
I understand.
Yeah, you're killing it today, Carl. You're great.
Lucy's getting wet over there. Hit the like button.
Melendez. And how you doing, Frank? And this is for Samantha. But let me tell you something, Frank. You know, you're asking me about being a stepmom. Now, I don't have any experience being a stepmom.
The questions are funnier than John. People are in the camera like, as a stepmom, what do you think about this? It's kind of funny.
When you've heard John talk about like women that he wants to date and stuff like that, have you ever heard him say, I want someone who could be a wonderful mother to my kids?
No.
He's never mentioned that, right?
No, he has no relationship with his children.
Yeah, okay. Just curious.
Which we're going to find out because Lucy brought some Father's Day stuff from a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I was listening to a bunch of old Stuttering John stuff today, trying to collect some clips. And what I kept doing is I would like randomly do the needle drop. And almost every single time that I would randomly do the needle drop, he would be like, women, you need to stop doing Botox. You're overdoing it. And just insulting women constantly.
The man with the pie symbol on his forehead is telling people not to get Botox.
Yeah.
Glazing your hair is a different story.
The one person who needs Botox more than anyone else.
But I know who does. So here's my advice. Contact Carol Brady. Mrs. Brady had 3 stepsons. She'd be a great person to help Samantha.
Why is he turning into Brainiac? What is happening to his head?
I know. Oh, did you hear what the reference he just threw out there? The Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
2026, everyone.
He's old.
Cameos from 2026.
He looks like the top of his head was stuck in a goldfish bowl.
Remember when Marcia got hit by that football in her nose and she was ugly? I guess. Was Joe Namath there? I think so.
Or better yet, go to Abby from 8 is Enough. You remember? She finally got married.
8 is Enough?
Jesus Christ.
I didn't think it was going to get worse. I had no idea. Do you guys remember Get Smart? No.
Remember that one when Crockett and Tubbs were after the cocaine guys?
Yeah, go to Abby from 8 is Enough. You remember? She finally got married to Dick Van Patten. Yeah, that might work. Oh, wait. You can ask Meg Ryan because she becomes a stepmom at the end of Sleepless in Seattle.
Is he playing up the Yankee accent in this, or is that natural?
I don't know, but why does he know anything about the movie Sleepless in Seattle? You see that movie?
That was a
already?
big hit for John
good
Schneider.
answer.
You know, it's like a 30, 40-year-old movie.
Yeah, I mean, that was actually more relevant than everything else he said.
I'm just impressed he didn't bring up Almost Famous.
Not yet. Let's find out.
Oh, wait, that's the ticket. Thank you, John Lovitz.
He did the John Lovitz liar character from 1986.
John, I can't get over how he filmed this. Is he using like a fisheye lens or something? Because his head is wildly distorted.
No,
like he's mutated.
That's what he's shaped like, Vinny. That's what I'm telling you. This is without filters.
Jesus Christ.
John, when he threatens me sometimes, he's like, you better hope you don't see me in Cape Coral. I'm like, yeah, I hope I don't see you in Cape Coral. You're hideous.
He looks like Roger the Alien from American Dad.
Right. I wish he put on a fucking costume. Pretend to be someone else.
Oh, wait, that's the ticket. Thank you, John Lovitz. Or contact Julia Roberts. She did a whole movie called Stepmom. So I wish I could help, but I was never a stepmom. So I'm sorry, Frank. But again, contact those people. They might be able to help you. Stuttering John saying, yeah.
He's bragging about not being a stepmom. He was never even a dad.
That would have been he would have answered the question the same way.
Yeah, right. Hey, let me get some advice from a fellow father. I don't know anything about that.
that also reeks of he is aware that a dabbler sent in that request, right?
Yes.
Like he's clearly playing all of that up. You would think that he would make himself look slightly more presentable because he presumes that this is going to be played on some show if a dabbler sent it in, right?
I think this is as best as he could do.
That's his best look. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He got in front of the green screen and everything. I think he's feeling himself here. He's so wet too. He's such a moist fucking guy. Like Florida's a moist place.
The Florida humidity does not agree with him.
It's not great. Does he have air conditioning? Can he run air conditioning in his house, or can he
How
not
would I
afford
know?
it?
Well, the house would come with air conditioning.
Right. Of course. Yeah. It has central air.
So was it someplace he lived where his mom could control it remotely? Remember?
Yeah.
And she would like keep it warmer than he wanted. Is that this house?
It was this house in Cape Coral.
Okay.
Yeah. Where he was complaining
Hold
about
on.
the air conditioning not running.
His mom had a throttle on his thermostat.
Okay. So, I know a little bit about this. I own a house in Cape Coral near John, like a mile away. Who knew? And when I'm not there, the utility, the electricity, is $200 a month. That's when I'm not using it.
Got it.
So I can only imagine that John cannot afford to run his AC.
Okay.
Especially this time of year. It gets warm down there.
This
In
is
Florida.
the time of year you'd want to save up and maybe run it a little bit too. Maybe do a little streaming, make a
I'd
little
want
extra
it to
cash.
be like 70 degrees, maybe 69. Do you hear what I said, Lucy? 69. Hit the like button. Lucy, Father's Day was yesterday. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do.
And John celebrated Father's Day in 2024 by streaming from a hotel room as he was traveling across the country to his nephew's wedding.
Yeah.
And people were giving him shit.
He was moving. So
He was moving.
this is when he had the two cats in the car. He was moving across the country from California back to New York. And it was a nightmare. And he had lots of stops along the way. He was fighting all of his enemies. It was totally crazy. And that was how he spent his Father's Day. And so the fact that he chose to stream during this Father's Day from a hotel room without his children there made tons and tons and tons of people be like, hey, did your kids ever wish you a happy Father's Day today?
Yeah. And he addresses that in the way that John addresses things.
Did your kids wish you a happy Father's Day today? Yes. And by the way, didn't you see the fuck was I gonna say?
Okay.
Go.
What's great about this? Did your kids wish you happy Father's Day today? That hit him hard. And he lost his train of thought.
He couldn't find his beer there for a second. He was just like,
what just fucking happened? I have to replay this. This is a short clip, but it's so worth watching again. So John goes, yeah, of course they did. Anyway, this hurt him
You
so.
can see the exact moment his heart breaks.
Oh! This is like that Simpsons
He's
where
Ralph Wiggum.
Yeah, where Lisa breaks his heart. You see the exact moment where Ralph's like, she got me.
Except in this scenario, there is no card.
Did your kids wish you a happy Father's Day today? Yes. And by the way,
It said, I choose you.
didn't
Mine
you,
says, I changed my name.
Happy Father's Day, Mr. Turner. This is the wrong person. It's sad. John's a loser. Oh,
Did your kids wish you a happy Father's Day today? Yes. And by the way, didn't you see the fuck was I gonna say?
I don't know.
Skull.
Recover, John. You got this.
No, I just blanked out.
Oh. A lot of times when people say shit to me that I don't care about, I'm just like, oh, I've completely lost my train of thought.
Push it down, John. Push it down, John.
Suppress.
I would also like to point out that what he goes into immediately after this, so he says, did you see? You would think it would be, did you see blah, blah, blah. The next thing that he goes into, which I excluded from this clip, is my cats are still alive. Of course they're still alive. I got plans for everything.
That's funny because
2 years ago.
He's thinking about being a parent.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'm a great dad. I got 2 fur balls that I look after. One of them is underneath the brake pedal. as I drive down the expressway.
You know, if I could say something positive about John, if you don't mind.
Yep.
It goes to Cabbie Network. We try to be fair.
Yep.
It's not a good thing, but it is very impressive that he most likely drove drunk all the way from California to New York, which is at least 3,000 miles, then from there to Florida, and didn't get in a wreck. He didn't get pulled over. So, again, you shouldn't do that, but John clearly is a very, very skilled drunk driver.
As the great Dave Landau says, driving drunk is a horrible thing that could be an awful event in your life, or nothing happens. And John got the option of nothing happens.
Why find out, John? Why find out?
I talked to a guy who was helping John through that trip from LA to New York, who was like talking on the phone with him a bunch, and they were like watching Yankees games together. And he goes, "Oh, John was drunk the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
He was drinking beers in the car while driving cross country."
Well, how are you going to listen to a Yankees game on the radio?
I know, it sucks.
Sober. What are you,
Well,
nuts?
this is a while back, but there was that girl. I think it's the one with the fake, cancer charity scam. I think it was that lady. Remember, she said that John called her driving several hours from a gig, and she had to talk to him the entire time to keep him from passing out because he was shit-faced.
The great Benny Loco, I believe. Yeah. That's who we're talking about. Yes.
John, stay awake.
By the way, I'm disgusted with myself that I know all of this. But
I love that about you.
Life.
Cabbie, I love that about you.
It's very impressive, man. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm impressed.
So John responded to Kevin Brennan hating on him. Did he set up for this, Lucy?
It's pretty much just the same. Again, this is Father's Day 2 years ago, so it is John getting triggered by every single person, including KB, about what a great dad he is.
So the reason why, because you kept saying John leaves his kids on the Father's Day weekend. Kevin, I'm going to say this to you again. My kids are older.
And they hate my guts.
And they changed their last name.
They're old enough to know better.
Yes. My kids are estranged. And what part of that do you not understand, Kevin Brennan?
Now my heart's breaking
My
for a
oldest
sweaty mess.
lives
Look
in
at
a
him.
different state. My middle.
My oldest lives in a different state. Your kids live as far away from you as possible. While staying in the United States, it's like Portland, Boston. He's in Florida. They couldn't be further away from this guy.
Lives in fucking San Jose. Are you out of your fucking mind? And the reason why I had to leave early is because I gotta make it for my nephew's wedding, you dumb fuck.
He has to do cocaine with Kate Meany in the bathroom at his nephew's wedding. Because he's a family guy. Family first.
Doesn't everybody just understand the simple aspects of my life? It's all
He also
figured out.
has to make 1 million stops on his cross-country road trip to beat up all of his enemies.
That's true. He did go to Patrick Melton's house, which we'll get to in a minute. Let's not forget that.
That was the king moment of DevilCon 2. Was
There was
Melton's
so-
security
It was.
video.
It's the best moment.
Kelly, I was so happy that Patrick agreed to play that because he was coming to the show. And I was like, dude, will you be part of the show? He's like, no, I'm just there to hang out. I was like, please, we just play the surveillance footage. I'm trying to hear. I was like, fine. He like
I
at the
had the
last
honor-
minute, he's like, fine, I will.
I had the honor of sitting next to Joey C when that was played.
Oh.
Catalano for President 2028.
Agreed.
But we both about fell out of our chairs. I mean, the whole room erupted for that.
It was the funniest one of DevilCon, I think. DevilCon
Yeah.
2.
The only thing funnier is when your wife sang that Sarah McLachlan song and that list just
was
wouldn't
good.
end of all of John's failed relationships, and it just kept going and going.
She sings it pitch perfect too.
It's great.
It's wild.
Right with the beats.
What up? I'm so mad at you. You're
Why?
encouraging the assholes
Who?
to go after me. Yeah, you, Vinny. Just for that, I'm not paying Lucy for this show.
I'll take hers.
That's why we need a DabbleCon 3, though. We need new memories.
We do need DabbleCon 3. As soon as the lawsuit is settled, Sheila and I will figure that out.
Which one?
The only one that matters.
Got
the
it.
one against me.
Got it.
So now I've lost my place. I feel like John being asked about Father's Day. What were we just talking about? I had a point to make at some point.
We were listening to Stuttering John responding to KB.
Yeah, he
let's
said dumb fuck, I believe.
All right,
Snappy comeback.
let's get back to it.
So yeah.
Oh, that was the point I was going to make. So I made a quick little comment there, and people accuse me of over explaining things, things that everybody knows. But I feel like this is an important point to make. John literally told Kate Meany on the phone that he wanted her to go with him to his nephew's wedding, and he was going to score coke from Hitman Dan for them to do at the wedding.
Yep.
Then
This
they're
is a
going to
real
go to the
thing.
airport and fly to the Bahamas.
Yes, right. His buddy who owns his
Like
own
Dr.
airport.
Flynn.
In Fort Myers.
And then straight to the Eiffel Tower.
And then they're going to fuck on the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, this man is a treasure. Look at him.
I love him.
He looks like Brother Theodore there, doesn't he?
Lucy, I could tell you have a comment. Go
Okay,
for
well,
it.
I want to back up. I want to remind people I'm going to do the over explaining now. So
Thank
what
you.
John is explaining in this clip, he's saying, this is why I can't spend time with my kids on Father's Day in 2024. It's because I had to leave early in order to go to this wedding. And then that sets us up for the rest of this clip.
So yeah, family does come first. But I got to go to the wedding. I got to be there in time, and I'd like to get there a day too early because I didn't have time to dry clean my suit.
I think you're over explaining it, John.
But also, you needed to get there a day or two early to dry clean your suit as opposed
His
to
brother's suit.
seeing kids. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, that's not the right excuse.
You're telling me this guy was in a hurry to go do coke somewhere?
Hey, kids, no Father's Day this year. I got to dry clean a suit.
What the fuck were his eyes during that? Did you watch how big his eyes got?
Yeah. I feel like he was caught in a lie. And it made him not handle things well.
Yeah, he was getting triggered a lot during this episode. So again, this is 2024. And one of the things that he does during this episode is that he reviews his incredible work from what he did the day before Father's Day. So he is now going to watch a video clip from back in the day when he used to go on Reddit and watch all the clips. And it is Cabby's favorite moment from DabbleCon 2.
Is this clip 4?
Yes.
All right.
Oh, I skipped one, didn't I?
No,
I'm
you're
great
good.
at that.
You're good.
Motherfucker! Can't even come out and talk to me. Jerry, come on. There's Mr. Jerry. Can't even come out and talk to me, a pussy. Coward!
You didn't do it.
Fuck you, Jerry.
I know.
Oh my God, it makes me so mad just to hear his voice going, "You're right, John."
But John's watching himself be performative and then cracking up over it. This is the most embarrassing shit that he does right here.
If anyone doesn't think I'm funny, you're an idiot.
If anyone doesn't think John is funny, you're an idiot.
He's reviewing himself.
Yep.
You know what I would like to see, actually? Can we make him review his own cameos? Can you get a cameo where he reviews a cameo?
He would laugh at the terrible jokes we just watched.
I want to watch that.
Ugh. Can we request that through Cameo?
I don't know.
If there's a God, you can't.
Who's got $175? Dan Varney, where are you? Get on this.
That's called improv.
I wish you would improve.
Motherfucker! Can't even come out and talk to me. Jerry, come on. There's Mr. Jerry. Can't even come out and talk to me, a pussy. Coward!
You didn't do it.
Also, just to add more context to this, I know everyone knows this. Patrick Melton wasn't home when John went to his house. He literally was messaging with John and said, "Listen, I'm leaving. I'm going to California. So you got to come to my house before 4 if you want to see me." And John showed up after 4.
Perfect
Yeah.
timing. What I can't stop looking at, and I hate to steal a line from Trailer Park Boys, are John's twiggy alien arms.
I know.
Those fucking things are distracting.
Right. When Lucy said he looks like Roger from American Dad, like, forget about the forehead, just the fucking arms that go down to the ground.
He looks like he has the arms of one of those spaghetti guys at the car dealerships. Like if a wind comes by, they're just going to...
Is there a sale this weekend?
It's like a troll, like in Lord of the Rings. He has like a goblin physical proportions. And remember, he's wearing a girdle for this too, because he can't bend over.
That's right. Yeah. When he sets his radio down, he's like, "Ugh."
he's priceless. He's a treasure.
Yeah, I'm real scared of him.
If anyone doesn't think I'm funny, you're an idiot. That's called improv.
All right. So that was John, Father's Day. And then we have one more clip on here. Chatters are really pushing that John is not a good father. And he responds to that.
Lonely and drunk on Father's Day, millionaire. I just opened my second Coors Light and I'm drunk. I'm not lonely. I talk to my children. So fuck off.
What's your name again? Night Turbo? Thanks for calling.
Stop it.
It's so embarrassing.
There's so many things wrong that he's never, ever going to fix in his own life. It's astounding.
You think?
I do.
That's where John's stupidity is an asset in some ways. It really protects him like armor from all the things that we see clear as day. I mean, just like how much of a mess he is. I mean, I can elaborate more, but I mean, I don't think anybody watching this doesn't know how fucked up John's life is, but his stupidity really does protect him.
That is the narcissism part of this.
Yes.
Is that John's personality disorder protects him against reality.
It's like Aaron Imholt. I know this isn't an Aaron focus show, but Aaron, we know, is aware that his life sucks, that he's not funny or talented or anything,
Right.
but his pride makes him put the facade up. John is different. I'm sorry. But, John, his narcissism is different, where for him, like, he really believes it. Whereas Aaron, we've seen before, we've seen behind, like the text messages from Mercado and stuff.
Right.
We know that Aaron knows that he is a loser, for lack of better words.
Yeah, and the things are going south for him, and it's embarrassing, which is interesting because he puts on the exact opposite facade on his show. Just to remind everyone who Vegas Beer Sales Jerry is. That's why I wanted to put up this photo from Dabblers Anonymous. I didn't mean to trip you up, Kelly.
I thought it was a picture from that.
I thought it was Roger Ebert before he lost his jaw.
Duke of Defecation posted that. Happy Pride Month, John and Jay.
That's not from the Burbank celebrity show?
No.
It's not from the hotel they probably had to share.
It might be, actually, now that I think about it. I'm sure they had to share a hotel room.
Let's take a selfie, John.
Anyone want to watch Lucy do a video where she gets naked and goes in the tub? Sounds like a yes. Let's go. Okay. I retweeted this. This is the wrong video. Lucy, how did I get
this is also from 2024. Okay, so this is everybody remembers.
Link?
This is okay. So again, 2024 was an amazing Father's Day for Stuttering John, and we're still celebrating Father's Day for all the rad dads out there. John was threatening that he was going to go to Bedabbler's house, and it turns out that Bedabbler is busy on Father's Day because he's not a loser.
Actual dad, yeah.
Yeah. So
does stuff.
We got some great videos from that and this little sign.
I'm sorry we won't be here for your arrival if you get here today, Dabbler, but we wanted to make sure you had all the things you need to have a healthy journey back home. We're going to be at the water park, but we have a message for you.
Deadbeat. What's that?
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, you deadbeat.
Rocco's daughter is better than JT and Cardiff.
Agreed.
Have her on the show.
This is just peak Rocco. Bravo.
Yes. Well done. Well done, Rocco. All right. Let's watch the beautiful Lucy Typebox. Lucy, if you want to disappear yourself.
I kind of do.
I understand.
Today is Father's Day, and we all know that everybody's least favorite father, Stuttering John,
No, Daddy, when are you going to change?
is driving across the country with no kids and 2 possibly dead cats. So I decided that today we would show Stuttering Johnson
I drink piss.
a great Father's Day. Because let's be honest, he deserves it.
All right. Shout out to what's his name? Who made your
Pony Power 2? So Pony Power 2 is an amazing creator and makes me lots of toys that are people's faces that I hate.
Yes. And this one specifically, the Stuttering Johnson, is a dildo that Kaylee got that also talks.
Yeah, it's great.
you ever had a talking dildo before, Kaylee?
No.
First
And
time?
it is.
Yeah, how would you know? Smells like shit in here.
Okay.
Hello.
Lucy goes, okay. That's enough making fun of my genitalia. All right, fair enough. Moving on.
He deserves it. I'm coming. I'm not. First, let's get him some breakfast in bed.
Get up, dickbag.
He's passed out from a night of chores and loneliness.
It's out of me, baby.
Dads love being helpful around the house, so I'm gonna have him help me hang a picture. Great job, Stuttering John.
Get the juices flowing.
Who doesn't love tenderized meat? Let's go, Stut Johnson. Pound that meat. That worked too well.
Why not rub one out?
Who could resist a dickhead that's good with cars? Thanks, Stuttering Johnson.
Too much bad cum.
Let's go for a nice stroll together. Oh, togetherness. Something the real Stut Joe is unfamiliar with.
No butt plugs.
After a long day, Stuttering Johnson needs a nice bubble bath. He loves salt. Wait, no, not that kind. No, that's for eggs. Bath salt. There we go. Wishing you a happy Father's Day from me and Stuttering Johnson. And don't forget, if you want to check out Stuttering Johnson getting to do the things that dads really want to do on Father's Day,
I love anal sex.
like get a beach and get fucked, you can always check that out on my Patreon.
Shout out to patreon.com/once over with Kaylee, Cayley. I'm just gonna leave this up for the rest of the show.
If I saw that thing to talk to me, I'd call a priest.
It used to just randomly go off. So like I would just be like sitting and it was like up on a shelf and then it would just be like, I drink piss. And I was like, fuck. What the sucked. I hate that thing. I love it. It's great.
It's actually pretty awesome. Solid Rock coming in at supertip.gg/WATP.
Since John always laughs at his own jokes and is never wrong, if he had a clone, would they be friends? Also, if you talk to AI about Stut Joe, it describes him as an example of what not to do. Ha.
Yeah. AI is actually pretty intelligent, it turns out. Colin Madden.
They would not
Hey,
be friends.
Chester, congratulations on retiring from Target. I don't want to say Chester is stupid, but he built a submarine with screen doors. Ooh!
It's better than what he was saying. So stupid. Whip coming in.
Doesn't anyone else wonder how John got his alleged motorcycle from California to Florida? Why am I the brains of this retarded Dabbleverse?
That is a good question. I mean, you can transport vehicles across the country. Costs money, though.
Tied it to the
Does
roof.
he still have the motorcycle? I remember he gave Jerry the title to his car.
He showed a photo of the motorcycle in his garage in Florida, which that motorcycle was worth like nothing. He'd be better off buying a new used one in Florida. Now I think about it.
No idea.
What a mystery. Thanks, Whip. Labyrinth Mystic gifting 5. Who are these podcast memberships?
The king.
Let's see that dick.
All right, Vinny, calm down. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with you?
Just can't help it.
Random Brandon 9090. John looks like he has a filter set on 50% or dead.
Oh, is that the zombie filter? Nope.
Yeah.
That's just John with no filter.
Tuki's unpaid staff. This sucks harder than Carl on a Sunday night.
Aw.
That's not very nice.
Shuli Madoff. Carl, from where live in Cape Coral can you smell the shit canals? I guess from where I live in Cape Coral, it smells lovely there. I live in a canal area. How do you phrase that? Shuli Madoff, do you think Zen's daughter wished him a happy Father's Day? Lucy?
Yes.
It's your boyfriend?
Yes.
Is that Vince? I know everybody always says that, but
Now, Vince always gives $2.
Okay.
So that's not Vince.
Too rich for his blood.
Lil Lucy, fuck, marry, kill, Shuli, Carl, Vinny. Oh, that's a good one.
All right, no commentary.
Right, just explain.
Kill Shuli, marry Carl, fuck Vinny.
What do you think about that?
It's the best spot on the list, so I'll take it.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you have to marry Shuli?
Why?
Well,
Judaism?
he's Jewish.
No.
Yeah.
Ugh, I would never marry a Jew. I wouldn't even date a Jew.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ, this is getting very anti-Semitic over here.
Anti-Semitic.
Wow.
I miss you, B.
The fuck just happened? Should we talk lawsuit since we're talking about Shuli?
Yes,
Shuli's suing Stuttering John for these frivolous DMCA strikes. John has struck Shuli's channel, I guess, according to the lawsuit, 27 times. Is that right, Lucy?
I actually don't remember. I thought it was more than that. But
I thought it was
believe
over
you.
30, but then in the lawsuit, I think it said, by the way, 1,500 people watching this right now, point Dabble point. Hit the like button, hit subscribe. Thank you for being here.
I have a question.
Please.
What number is greater? The number of strikes that John has on the channel or misspellings in the complaints? Okay.
It's
Just
misspelled.
curious. Just curious.
But that's not how we score this.
Okay.
It's like when you're watching the World Cup and they talk about how many corner kicks there's been. It's like, who gives a shit?
Okay.
Well, they're beating them 8-1 in corner kicks. Whatever. It doesn't matter at all. How many throw-ins do they have? I don't give a fuck.
Okay. I'm just wondering.
Anyway, that's a good question. Thecreepoff.com.
Patreon.com/thecreepoff.
Vinny
Vote
and
for Vinny, please.
Vinny and I do a true crime show together. It's very fun. We had a great episode today. Check it out. Lucy, this is you naked in a tub.
Okay.
You want to talk about the lawsuit?
Yeah. I not right now. The lawsuit. Okay, so a lot of people are really talking about the fact that, of course, Shuli, Frog, and TSN have filed this lawsuit against Stuttering John based on his felonious and erroneous, I guess is a better word, DMCA strikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who wrote a Jackie Child from Seinfeld?
Yeah, I guess. Exactly. It kind of feels like that, actually, I'll be honest.
Honestly, I helped fund this lawsuit. I donated to it because what John was doing is ridiculous.
Right.
Every time they're playing clips of John's show, John's like, "Oh, that's copyrighted," and he would strike their channel and get the video taken down and get the channel taken offline. And it's awful. That's how YouTube system's set up. Kaylee and I have talked about this on her show. We've talked about the DMCA system. It's not great. And so Julie finally had to be like, I have to stop this from happening. I have to do something. So he sued John, and it stopped happening.
It did. And of course, the big criticism that is coming along this week. So this lawsuit was originally filed on June 3rd. And the big conversation that is happening is all of these typographical errors, and it has resulted in an amended complaint being filed as of June 12th. So very similar situation to what we got to see in the lawsuit where Stuttering John was suing Carl and Shuli. It almost feels like it's mimicking the situation a little bit too much.
It's crazy because I remember when the guy served me the lawsuit and he came over and he's like, "Did you know I'm coming?" I'm like, yeah, I'm ready for you. And we talked about, he was a fan of Howard Stern. So I told him, like, that's the funniest lawsuit you've ever served someone. We talked about it for a minute. And then he had to come over later in the afternoon that same day.
Oh, I remember.
To give me a second complaint that was amended because Benedict, apparently his name is actually Benedict, not Benedict. And so it's wild that Shuli's attorney would have so many typos that they would need to send a
amended complaint. So they had to file,
complaint. Thank you.
They had to file an amended complaint. Now, I'll be the first to admit, I don't know a lot about this lawsuit is filed in federal courts, and there are definitely different laws there. So I am not the expert on these. They filed an amended complaint. Theoretically, that is going to be a very similar situation to what happened with your guys' lawsuit, where now if they were to need to amend it for another reason, they would have to file a motion in order to do that. But of course, there are still typographical errors in there. And another parallel that has been drawn quite frequently is that there's an attorney's name spelled wrong.
Did he spell his name wrong again in the amended complaint?
So I'm double checking it right now, but I believe that the answer to that is correct.
Oh, no. How is
and
this
it's a little
possible?
weird, right?
Yes.
That's crazy.
It's shocking.
If I was filing a lawsuit and I was off the tail end, not even the finished portion of another lawsuit where all people have been doing is making fun of typographical errors and Tabor Benedict Duct, whatever the fuck his name is, I would spell check the heck out of this.
I mean, you sent it to someone else to look over it.
Yeah.
What's Frog doing? He's got time on his hands.
Come on. That being said, I will say, other than that, I do think that this is a very, very well thought out lawsuit. I think that the content of it is incredible. I think that, Carl, like you were saying, it is a good cause to support because the way that YouTube is managing their DMCA stuff or DCMA, whatever, however we
yeah, whatever we're calling it these days.
Whatever we're calling it these days. I do think that this is a very important issue. This doesn't just impact the Dabbleverse, it impacts YouTube as a whole. So it is really important, and I'm glad that they're filing it. I just wish that maybe it wasn't such a laughing stock. Yes, the amended complaint still has the attorney's name spelled out.
Jesus Christ, how do they fuck that up?
So the thing about sequels is they're always dumber. You know what I mean? Like
Godfather 2 is good.
Sure.
Ghosts of Cabby, what are your thoughts on this lawsuit? Have you looked into this at all?
Yes, I have. What I really want to know is Anthony Cumia's place in all this, because his stuff doesn't have anything to do with YouTube, but he's talked about suing John for trying to get him in trouble with his NBC job. And Anthony's got, fuck you money where he could hire a good attorney and think how much money, I don't mean to go back to Gino, but think how much money he wasted on, supporting Gino for many years.
Mm-hmm.
So Anthony's got that to throw away.
Gino so much. It's very funny. Kelly.
But my point is, sorry, I'll just say this real quick.
Yeah.
Anthony really has the resources to pile on John if he wanted to. And that kind of pressure, could possibly be what makes John crack, because Anthony could be relentless if he wanted to and waste hundreds of thousands of dollars just to fuck with John. His resources dwarf what Shuley has. So if Anthony piles on this, that would be what really makes the difference.
And Kelly, I've told this story before, but I'll tell it again. At Hackmania, we were out in Vegas. I had dinner with Anthony. There was a bunch of us at the table. And Anthony said, I am 100% suing John. He already has the attorney hired.
Yep.
He already has the complaint written up. He's like, as soon as your and Shuley's lawsuit is dismissed, my lawsuit is going through.
And there's parts of it that people don't know.
Yeah.
John's gonna cough up fucking blood all over the place when he sees this thing.
Yes.
And maybe it's the thing that makes him crack. But again, Kelly, to your point earlier, to what end, my friend? To what end is there? What blood will you get from this retarded rock?
Yeah, no, Anthony said that. He doesn't give a shit. He knows that John's not going to pay him money if he wins the lawsuit. The point is that John started this fucking lawfare bullshit.
Yeah.
John's the one who decided to start suing people. He sued Shuley and me. And now Shuley's suing him, and Anthony's going to sue him, and it's going to fuck with his life. It's going to make his life very difficult because John's retarded.
Yes, John is very stupid. Everybody knows that, but he's also very lazy. And John could do this. I can say it right now. He could watch this. I give him the whole game plan. He won't do this. But John's mother is really from Denmark. Like, she's a real Dane.
Yeah.
So because of that, he could get Danish citizenship like that. Okay. And get an EU passport and go over there and milk the welfare state in Europe. So he could say, fuck all of you. I'm going to just go to Europe. You can't touch me over there. But he won't because he's so lazy. But he literally could do that. If you have a parent from another country, almost every country allows dual citizenship. It's very easy to do.
Really? Is that why Rosie O'Donnell's in Ireland?
I believe
she got it because Ireland allows you to get it through your grandparents. So she was able to get Irish citizenship very easy by just proving, hey, here's my mom and dad. There's their birth certificates. Here's their mom or dad. Whoever it is from Ireland. Anthony Cumia. I love Anthony. I don't want him to seem like I don't like him. But he could have done this years ago. He can't now. But until just a few years ago, Italy allowed citizenship going back as far as you can prove it. So you could have had a great, great, great grandfather or grandmother from Italy. And if you could prove that they were your relatives,
I'm getting it.
Gross.
I'm going. Forget
Could you
that
imagine
shit.
having a relative from Italy? Ugh.
Yeah, it is gross. But the Italians are the Negroes of Europe. So,
Thank you, Kelly.
Yeah.
This guy gets it.
But my point is, John could easily do, just to show his mother, like, look, here's my mother, Asa, whatever her real last name was before she got married, her maiden name. Here's my birth certificate. Go to a Danish consulate in DC, or they probably have it in New York.
But here's the thing, though. He lives in Florida. I don't know if you know anything about Florida. It's warm there.
I know everything about Florida.
Okay. It's warm. You're pretty close to it. You know, it's warm there. Denmark, just the opposite.
Mm-hmm.
Very cold.
Well, that's the thing. If he has an EU passport, he doesn't have to live in Denmark. He could go live in Spain.
Right.
He could live in Italy, Greece.
That's true. Greece is nice.
Yeah. But, he won't do that. because he's so lazy and he's a bum. But I mean, even if he never did it, I mean, he should get it just as a backup. You never know. But
I just want to say real quick, because people are probably angry with me. My wife is Italian, and she was explaining to me the other day that her last name is like Smith in Italy. And I went, oh yeah? So I asked Rock, and it's not even in the top 20. It's fun having AI to prove that your wife is dumb.
Wow, Carl, what another great point you're making.
It's a lot of fun having AI in your pocket when your wife says, hey, did you know this thing? I'm like, I bet that's wrong. And I'm right. What was your point, Kelly?
Well, it's just that, you're asking about the lawsuit. Shuli's is nice because, again, I know, like, for example, Rocco, I don't know if it's real or not, or if it's just to tease him, but, he gives Shuli shit over, asking people for money and bringing this lawsuit. And he says, ISO or ISO, however you say his name, is a legitimate pedophile. So calling it the pedo network isn't really slander because it's true, from his point of view.
Right.
But what Shuli's doing, even though he won't get anything from John, it's an important, moral stance to take because John, you've talked about this all the time. John threatens the thing he's scared of. John is terrified of being sued. That's why he always says he's going to sue people. So bringing a lawsuit to John, will fuck with his head and scare him. They're not going to get any money. But then if Anthony does it and he's got two simultaneously, that might force John to come back to YouTube to get his $2 super chats to try to raise some money because Vince, as far as I know, can't help John with the Shuli case because Vince used to be Shuli's attorney or something to that effect. So it's a conflict of interest.
Yes.
So, he can't go running to Vince. I have all this planned in the next Ghost of Cabby video. If anybody likes World War II, I've got a great way to explain all this, but I'm waiting for Anthony to get involved because that really hinges on what would be the death blow to John.
There's a
I'm sorry, I
tease.
can rant for hours when I start getting into this
Dude,
stuff.
I love it. I love your videos. If people are not watching Ghost of Cabby, they should go on his YouTube channel, subscribe to that. Kelly makes these videos where he explains what's going on in the Dabbleverse in a way no one else would.
History repeats itself in weird ways. I
That's
appreciate
true.
what you do. Kelly, may I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
You were saying earlier that you think this would be the thing that makes John kind of crack. Are you saying that crack isn't just come back to YouTube? Or what did you mean by that?
Yeah, come back to YouTube. Nothing will, like John, again, I'm not trying to be mean, but John is clearly a learning disabled individual. He has below average IQ and decades of drug and alcohol abuse have made him stupider. So he can never actually learn from anything or change his behavior. That's not an insult to John. It's just saying it's not possible. It's like saying, I can make gold coins shoot out of my hands. There's no way.
Drugs and alcohol make you stupider?
Yes.
Shit.
And he was, he wasn't playing with a full deck to begin with,
Remember when John says no one dies from alcohol?
He thinks Coors is water and everything. All that stupid shit.
He's a really smart
I'd
guy.
be interested to handicap the odds of John actually responding to Shuli's lawsuit.
Yeah, will he even respond, Lucy? What do you think?
No, I don't think that he's going to, which would be imbecilic. I mean, it's entirely possible that Shuli, Frog, and TSN win this on default judgment. John would need to have an attorney.
It's a federal lawsuit, right? So what's the jurisdiction here? What are we talking about?
I don't know. I don't know about the federal lawsuits nearly as much as I know about the New York State Supreme Court stuff. Yeah. But what I will say is that if that happens and there is no opposition to this, there's no answer to it, it is going to look very, very bad on John. And that's very positive, again, for the YouTube world, because, again, I think that Shuli is making a good argument here. I think that this is the correct place to be when it comes to the law, when it comes to how DMCA works. This is what we want. And so I hope that Shuli wins. It's just, there's no way that John is going to respond to this. He would already have to have an attorney, and there's no way that he can afford an attorney who can beat these legal arguments. He might be able to afford an attorney who can beat the spelling, but I don't think he can. Yeah, I don't think he can.
All right.
Again, remember, this is a tactic John has used several times where, like a child, he hides, where he's hidden from his ex-wife when she was trying to serve him. The guy to trick John with a beer delivery. How long did he hide when Vince was doing his fake lawsuit for like $12 million?
Don't answer the door, Bob. Don't answer the door.
John, he's like a little kid. He's thinking like, oh, if I hide my report card and my parents don't see it, I didn't really get these Fs and I'm not going to get in trouble. Right. That's the way he thinks of things.
Yeah, he's an out of sight, out of mind motherfucker.
Well, that's why
it's not right in front of him. He can pretend it doesn't exist.
Run to Europe. And
That's
all
why
this
he moved to
bull-
Florida, though, Kelly, is because the way the Florida is set up is if you owe child support or alimony or whatever, Florida doesn't force you to pay that. I'm not saying that correctly.
The divorce dad capital of the world.
It is.
They can't. It's the Homestead Act. They can't take your house in those lawsuits.
Right.
Yeah.
Why would anyone move to Cape Coral? It's the dumbest place in the country to move to.
Unless you
owe money to
deadbeat
your ex-wife.
It is a shitty area, Carl. I'm sorry. Like you're
It's actually really nice.
What part? Because I didn't see it when I was there.
It's actually really
not a
nice.
place.
It's actually a really nice place.
Should have gone to the Panhandle. That's like the part of Florida that's still like the South. You know, it's quieter, it's clean.
Are you fucking kidding me
Yeah,
right now?
Floribama, dude. Get on it.
Are you insane? All right. What's the name of the place in the Panhandle I went to for spring break when I was 21 years old?
I'm guessing Panama City.
Panama City.
Or Walden.
Holy shit. What a horrible place that is.
Fucking dump.
The
Well, that's 'cause it's just
dumbest
drunk
hicks.
kids.
The dumbest hicks you've ever met in your life in
Oh, that's
Panama
cool.
City. But no, I'm sure that wherever you live is great.
I don't live in Florida, but
I know.
you know. Oh God, you know where I live?
Well, you're wearing a hat with an A on it.
Oh yeah.
So there's that.
Yes.
War Eagle.
Yes.
So there's that.
I just sorry,
Lucy-
I got scared because I didn't know if you could find where I live. I don't want Vince finding out.
Oh, dude, I don't care where you live. Lucy, I care where she lives. Lucy, anything else on this amended complaint that you want to talk about? So there's still typos. So they put in the amended complaint for what reason? Just to fix the typos?
It appears to me to be that. Yeah,
There's
there's
nothing else to it, right?
I didn't see anything content-wise. I'll be honest, I have not poured over it. When the amended complaint was filed by Stuttering John on your guys' lawsuit, I word for word, verbatim, went through every single thing. This one, I have not done that. I did a quick skim. It looks like it is just fixing typographical errors. It's possible that there's a little bit more content added in there, but largely it appears to be the same. So
I'm
we'll see
I'm
what
scrolling
happens.
through it right now, and it does look like DMCA is in the right order.
Oh,
Impressive.
John even wrote a song about it. You'd think you would know. DMCA, you know?
I bet you John saw that and thought he had his song wrong.
I feel like an idiot over here. I don't think that's true.
That's why pencils have erasers.
That is why pencils have erasers. Are we going to get to John's book at all today?
I hope not.
Why do we have so much to talk about?
That audiobook is amazing, Carl. I don't
It's
mean to derail
great.
you anymore, but I've listened to the whole thing several times. I live on a big piece of land, so like cutting the grass takes like 2 days. So I've listened to the audiobook multiple times just to have something to occupy my brain while I'm cutting grass.
When you say listen to the audiobook, you mean listening to us discuss the audiobook on our Patreon?
Yeah, it wasn't cool when you put the unedited version up, but I know you took that
Jesus
down.
fuck-
But
this
the one where
fucking
you
guy.
have like Bob Levy was in an episode, Dr.
He
Steve
was. Yeah.
That's hilarious. The best ones are when it's just you and producer Chris, though. It was just a couple of buddies. That's one reason I got in the Dabbleverse is I don't have any friends that care about this stuff. So I was like, let me talk to somebody out in cyberspace, and then I can pretend it's a friend that cares about the Dabbleverse. But you have real friends that are into this.
And look at us now, Kelly. We're talking in real life.
And by the way, that is the biggest reason why John and Aaron both hate you. Not to, suck your dick too much, but you have real friends. Like whenever there's some Dabbleverse gathering, you bring a whole entourage, like 8 people with you, because you have real friends in real life that you've known from either work or school. I don't know how you know these people, but they're your actual human friends. And Aaron's got the cripple guy. They're not actual friends.
They're not friends at all.
Just that guy literally can't walk away. John has nobody. John just has John has people like Clay Dabbler that, I've made this mistake where like I've sent John a super chat once, it was years ago, but I said, John, why don't you go back to NYU? You could probably take the classes online, actually finish your degree, and then you can say fuck you to Shuley and everybody. And say, like, hey, look, I've got it. Maybe it took me longer, but I've got it. I'm not lying about my degree. And of course he didn't listen to it, but that's a mistake a lot of people make is they think if I give Vinny, you did this. They think if I give John respect and I talk to him like an adult, then he will reciprocate. And it never happens. But
You and Cardiff thought you could fix him.
I went on Cardiff's recommendation. No, you're right. He is what he is. When you said earlier is he's never going to learn. He's never going to change.
Yeah.
You could sit there and offer to build something for him, and he'll take that, but he'll never actually change on his own.
Yeah. I really wish some Dabbleverse detectives would get John's college transcript to prove once and for all he didn't graduate. Like they got his high school one, like I could get his, but it would cross an ethical line that I don't want to do. But I'm sure there's somebody out there that doesn't care about that and could get John's proof that he didn't graduate NYU, or prove that he did and say that we're all idiots. Because if he did do it, give him credit for it.
There's no record of John being a graduate of NYU.
None at all?
No.
It's just like Mr. De Laurentiis. If you go to his Wikipedia page, he takes no credit for being the director of One Too Many.
Yeah, right.
It's not on there. It shows like everything he's done in his career, but it does not include One Too Many. But then if you go to the One Too Many page, it says that Michael De Laurentiis was the director, but he doesn't want anything to do with that pile of shit.
The NYU thing is interesting because John claims, obviously, he's got his diploma that he shows.
Yeah, the mail order one. You got the same one over there.
I have the same one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have two of them, actually. I need to get a frame.
Oh, can I get one for my office?
Well, it has my name on it, but not the point.
I'll cross it off. That's even funnier.
But the funny thing is that John, when he was on the Howard Stern show, did like this roast where he bombed miserably.
Yeah.
And he showed his NYU diploma.
Yep.
And then the one he showed on his show more recently is completely different.
Yep.
How do you make sense of that?
Because what he had was like a certificate for some program that he was in, I think.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think you're right about that. I don't think he graduated.
Yeah.
No, something that could have happened because it was back in the 80s is he was on track to graduate, but then didn't complete his last semester. But because barring that, he would have graduated. So they might have already had the diploma printed up. Because I remember when I was in college, I hadn't graduated yet, but when it was getting close, I got contacted by whoever makes those, and they wanted to make sure my last name was spelled correctly and all the information was right and things like that. So they might have given him one just because it was the 80s. People used to slip through the cracks.
Sure.
But then, remember when he lived in Canoga Park, there was a thing where he said he had the nightmare that he didn't graduate and he had to run downstairs to look at his diploma. Nobody that graduated would have done that. That's somebody that's insecure and they're worried about people finding out.
Yeah, I've had like the nightmares where I didn't study for the test or too many tickets are coming up in the kitchen and I'm working in a restaurant. Never once have I been like, did I graduate college or not?
Yeah, that's a weird
Why
one.
would that be a night terror that you have?
So.
Sarah Hills says he admitted at one point that he was missing a few credits. He decided not to graduate because he thought being on the Howard Stern show was all he needed. I talked to one of John's friends about this specifically, and John confessed to him this exact point, that John was a celebrity. So when he started the internship on the Howard Stern show, he still needed some credits. He was like, why do I need this anymore? I'm stuttering John from the Howard
I'm a
Stern
guy
show.
who's not getting paid to show up Monday through Friday.
Right.
I should probably quit school. I'm brilliant.
I do think that is true.
I love how you keep bringing that photo up.
I just do it because it makes Lucy comfortable.
I am never coming back on ever again. This is it.
I know.
Me neither.
I know. Kelly, you
It's
want to
fine.
start doing point
Carl,
double point with me?
Carl
would
has
happily
Kelly
come
now.
back.
Carl has all the ball watching that he needs. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah. This is working out very well for me. Did you notice that, Lucy?
Yes, I did.
You look fantastic, by the way. I love your jersey.
Thank you.
Dabble versus Law, it says.
Yes, it's from Casey Armstrong still.
Casey Armstrong of the Howard Stern Show. Hate monger coming in.
My girlfriend told me to kiss her where it smells funny, so I made out with her in Stuttering Drunk's bedroom. Bah, dumb, tsh.
It's a better joke than anything John said on that cameo. Laziest man on Mars.
Italy sent seismologists to prison because they didn't predict an earthquake, which no one can do. No thanks. I enjoyed Cabby a lot on this episode. Welcome aboard, sir.
It was a witchcraft.
Ghost of Cabby on YouTube. Check him out. And of course, Once Over with Kaylee on YouTube. Check her out. Vinny does stuff too.
Cabby, what's the difference between Alabama fans and Auburn fans? Auburn fans went to Auburn University. Alabama fans live in Alabama. Alabama, that's the state I live in. War Eagle.
War Eagle, brother.
Do you agree with that sentiment?
No, I've heard the same joke, but just reversed.
BMC 30, do you think Shuey found his lawyer on Groupon or the Penny Saver?
I would be impressed. 2-for-1 deals.
That's why Frog's on the lawsuit. It was a 2-for-1. I get
there
it now.
is. Groupon.
I got it.
Filet-O-Fish. Can't wait to see Rosie O'Donnell replace Perry Caravello. Dude, we used to cover Rosie O'Donnell's TikTok
Oh,
when we
yeah.
did Who Are These Socials. She was friends with squirrels. I'm not making that up. She was filming squirrels in her backyard and be like, oh, here comes Michael.
I'm sure they're loving having her in Ireland.
God, she's a disaster.
Her great grandmother was one of those Kerry gold butter cows.
She's a fucking disaster.
Thank you!
Ayo, 513, $5. Fun fact: Ice Dancer's most recent ex, Kevin, went to Italy using the same thing Cabby just outlined, then came back and stole Mercer's girlfriend.
Nice.
Yeah, it's called
John
citizenship
still has
by
hope.
descent.
Kevin Scampoli became an Italian citizen and then came back. I had his brother on the show. It's Jim from Jim and Them recently, and we talked about his brother and the fun thing he did with Ice Dancer. Bang. PL, no such thing as a moral victory. Damage done with this revision alone.
What was that you always said, Lucy, about the second bite at the apple? I mean, does that have anything that's going to, is that really going to affect this going forward?
Yeah.
So you don't have a second bite at the apple. And what I mean by that is that you usually get, in most jurisdictions, you get to amend a complaint once without having to make a motion. If you don't make arguments that you made in your initial complaint, you are not allowed to just randomly make those arguments in another time. You have to make all of your arguments in your initial complaint, because whoever the defendants are deserve the right to respond to all of the arguments. So if you left something really important out, you don't just get to go put that back in magically. You don't just get to go, oh, look, I remembered this thing that I forgot to include. You have to bring all your evidence to court. And if you don't bring all your evidence to court, then you are fucked.
So you can't just add Kate Meany in with your third attempt at suing someone? Is that what you're saying?
So that is exactly why Stuttering John had to make a motion in order to add Kate Meany in, because he has to ask the court's permission in order to do that. He can't just do it willy-nilly.
Got it.
Which I don't think happened. I don't
No,
think that
he
ever
has
happened.
not. He has not. The court has not granted him the right to add Kate Meany, who I do not believe should be a party to that action.
So Cabby was in law enforcement. Goes to Cabby. What are your thoughts on the current lawsuit I have with John Melendez? What's going to happen?
Well, the judge, I'm sure he hasn't even looked at it yet. I hate judges, just to be upfront. I think they're horrible people for the most part. They're held to no accountability for their actions. This judge
I've heard you explain that, by the way, and you're spot on with this.
Yeah,
It's
the stuff going on in
with-
Minnesota is a perfect thing. Not to go back to Aaron, but I love
Mhm.
toe coverage. I know it's supposed to be about John, but
No,
Aaron, if you're
please.
we know you're watching, Aaron. So hey, buddy, big fan. But with this case, yeah, it's definitely going to go in you and Shuli's favor. If it doesn't, I would be shocked.
Yeah.
But probably what will happen is the judge already knows that, because again, it's so cut and dry. It's just he'll wait till like the last minute, which again, that's good for John's lawyer, even though he's not paying them. But then they can, like Mr. What was his name? Michael Popak, the great Michael Popak. They can soothe John, help placate him, and say like, "Hey, John, we fought the good fight. Look, the judge took 60 days to look this over, so he was
Right.
really weighing all the evidence. He thought we had a good case, but Carl and Shuli just had a little bit more, And you can't. You remember what was he saying about your lawyer? That guy Danny, something.
A TV. What did he say? He was a TV lawyer. He's like, oh, they had to go get a TV lawyer. I'm
He's
like,
talking about how they're trying to exhaust your resources with this
Yeah,
big
yeah.
hot shots, big city lawyer and everything.
Yeah.
So they'll be able to use all that, but it's definitely going to go your way. I mean, I don't want to jinx it for you, but I'm here, knock on wood. But I mean, John's never had a case,
Dude, wood paneling rules. Am I right?
It does, yes.
Yeah.
You two want to just be alone, or what are we doing
Kind
here?
of. I'm falling in love with Kelly. Jeremy A. Smith, DCMA is what it's called in Alabama. I believe that.
Yes.
What does it say?
Skull. It's misspelled. It's
no,
funny.
but what's the name though?
Scalabosis ITAA. I don't know.
Close enough.
Sorry, kids.
Nancram with $20 on Super Tip.
Carl, you seem loaded. Did you and Vinny hit the sauce after the creep off?
During. After. What are a responsible adult? Wait, do I? George Jetson. $5. How much of other people's money does Kaylee think they have wasted on now correcting spelling and submitting embarrassing complaints?
You mean defending freedom?
First Amendment, baby.
But that is a good question, though, if they had to pay for that amended complaint or not. I'm curious about that.
I mean,
would argue that
how
Cowboys
could,
is-
if this fucking lawyer charged them a penny
Okay.
after fucking up that much, the guy's
So-
an asshole.
That's a good
So
point.
here's the problem, and Carl, maybe you can answer this question. When I have seen lawsuits, when an attorney drafts a complaint, they then have to send to the plaintiffs a copy of that complaint, and the plaintiffs have to sign off on it and say, yes, I agree with all of the information. Yes, all of this is true and accurate. Yes, I have reviewed all of it.
Yeah.
Did you guys have to do that for your lawsuit?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. So I would think that for this lawsuit where Shuli and TSN and Frog are all suing Stuttering John, that they would have had to review this and sign off on it and put their stamp of approval on it. And if they did that and there were still all these spelling errors, then it's entirely possible that they had to pay for it.
I find that bullshit to be bullshit, because if you're paying a professional to do something and they do it that poorly, it's my job to fucking police the professional that I just hired. Yes,
When you are the
to an
plaintiff,
extent.
when you are, I don't
tough,
disagree
yeah.
with you, but when you are a plaintiff in a lawsuit, you are the one suing.
All
Your
right.
attorney is representing you.
I don't want any trouble.
Listen,
No.
I don't want any trouble, Luce.
And they
Sorcerer.
explain all this to you. It's not like you pay them and then they spring this on you afterwards and say, "Oh, hey, you got to
Right.
review all this now." You know that going in.
Yep. Sorcerer, my buddy, says willy nilly is my go-go dancer pseudonym.
mine's still Lucy type box.
Mr. Blue Sky Henrik says skull is the correct spelling. If you don't want to write the A with whatever the fuck's on top of it, you can use two A's, skull. You know, I will say this. The Minnesota Vikings use skull as their like big cheer, which is embarrassing. But they do
Cool.
spell it with an O.
Yeah.
And if the Vikings are doing it wrong, I don't know what to believe.
Hmm.
That's an NFL franchise.
I don't know, the guy on the internet who gave you $5, I'd listen to him.
Tommy from Rhode Island coming with $5.
Not only did I drive across the country drunk, but as you losers learn later, I did it with a suspended license too. You dumb fucks.
Of course.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Of course. That is stammering Juan, not stuttering John. Don't sue me or Super Tip or Melton or Moody.
It should tell you all you should know about cross-country travel in this country. Just so you know.
You know what's funny?
Just maniacs out there right now.
I prepared for this episode today.
When?
John's audio. Well, I didn't do anything out there for the creep off. That's what I was working on this morning. No, I did a great job with the creep off today. I killed it. Vote for Carl,
I'm sorry,
patreon.com/the creep
what
off.
did you prepare for this episode? 'Cause
All right, so I was
posted
about to
them
give you
about the
credit,
lawsuit.
asshole. Listen,
Get him, Lucy.
Listen, asshole. I
Fuck
was about
this.
Get him,
about
Kaylee.
to give you credit. So I was so prepared to like play John's audiobook, which is the thing I'm doing now on Point Dabble Point. I text Shuli this morning. I'm like, hey man, I can give you the audio. We can do that on your channel. Of course, he couldn't make it, so we're doing this. And then it turned into 2 hours of us bullshitting and Kelly kissing my ass, which worked out really well. Also, we saw Lucy naked in the tub. But anyway, my point is this. Lucy did an amazing job of prepping for this show. She put together Father's Day clips. She sent me over amending complaints, probably other stuff we haven't even gotten to yet. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about, Lucy?
I'm good.
I think she's mad at me. She would say she was mad at me just now. Does that seem right? Bubble Popper, my man, became a YouTube member. Bubble Popper is a guy who contributes to the show quite a bit, especially this little piggy. He posts more Aaron Imholt clips than anyone. I'm sure, Kelly, you're a fan of Bubble Popper.
Yeah, so thorough. Joe Burrow is my favorite of all the Clippers. Yeah. Everybody's great, but that guy,
he's great.
He's done some stuff making fun of Gino that just brought tears to my eyes. I was so happy about him.
He hates Gino.
Gino's the worst piece of shit in the world, man.
All right, let's get into that real quick, and then we'll get everyone out of here. Hit like, hit subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to Ghost of Cabby on YouTube. Phenomenal Dabbleverse videos. Of course, once over with Kaylee, Cayley. You have Vinny at the Creep Off. Check that out, thecreepoff.com. What's your deal with Gino? Why do you hate him so much?
Well, there's a lot of, but a good one I think that could sum it up. If I just had to give one reason is all the things that people dislike about John. Okay, a drunk, loud, doesn't listen to anybody, thinks he's smarter than everyone, but he's an idiot. All that is Gino Bisconte. But the difference is John, hate his guts or not, did make it in show business. John was a success at some point. We all know who Stuttering John is outside the Dabbleverse. Average Joe on the street could say, oh, yeah, I remember John on Howard Stern. Gino has none of that success, but still has the same arrogance, the same just unearned entitlement.
I'm going to argue with you real quick.
Oh, you can if you want.
As you know,
let's watch this breakup in front of us,
as
everybody.
you know, Gino and I have been very friendly with each other. We've hung out a bunch of times.
One flaw.
I know. I get it. Gino is way more talented than John Melendez. I'm not saying he's great. I'm not saying he's an amazing stand-up. I've seen him do stand-up a few times. He's good at it. He needs to stop describing to people that you're allowed to laugh at jokes. We get it. We're at a comedy club, Gino. Stop telling us that. We know. But he's a way better comic and off the cuff, and he can just perform way better than John can.
With that said, he's harder working than John, even though he's not a hard worker, but he does work harder than John.
With that said, Gino's a terrible broadcaster, and his shows all suck because he cannot keep any type of track going. He just gets distracted by everything.
You don't find that to be part of his charm?
So the reason why I started Who Are These Podcasts? I fucking hate that. Keanu's fucking yelling off in the other room, and even though there's only one other room.
If getting off track and shit bothers you, don't watch this back.
Oh.
And again, I try really hard to be fair. So, I mean, something good about Gino.
What's the name of bad show?
Gino did not snitch on Aaron. Like, Aaron, I know, likes to blame Gino and Keanu for what happened, but that's entirely Aaron's fault. Gino did nothing wrong with that particular situation.
I agree. Skola. Thank you for the $2. Thank you for the 2. And Soul T-Load.
Yeah.
The side-by-side should be called Willy Gilly. What an episode.
I thought it was very nice. One of your
I thought it was too. Vinny's making me feel bad about it because he's
Why?
a douche.
What? No.
We don't like Vinny over here.
Come on.
It was nice of you to come over and be part of the show.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here.
My pleasure. It was
I
a
know
great
that
time.
Mondays usually don't work for you, so I was really appreciative that you could be here.
It was a real good time to see Lucy and to meet Kelly, and this water was pretty good. This thing.
What do you finish first, John or Julia Rose's book? Oh, I think you're referring to Julia Fox's book, which is taking a long time to get through.
That's amazing.
I love it. I do a show on our Patreon, patreon.com/Who Are These Podcasts, with Blind Mike Geary, where we cover Julia Fox's audio book. It's her memoir, and it's all made up, and it's fascinating.
By like 14, she was just like living abroad in her own apartment in Italy. Like, it's insanity what she claims she happened.
She acts like she grew up in the 1920s. None of it makes any sense. Like,
the kids were playing stickball in the street as I walked past.
That's just not how this works. It was 2008. What are you talking about? Anyway, it's very fun. You should definitely check that out. Kelly, thank you so much for coming on, buddy.
Thank you for having me on, sir.
Great to see you. Lucy Tightbox. Fantastic to see you.
Yeah.
What do you want people to do if they want to support your programs?
Well, I want them to go over to YouTube or Patreon once over with Kaylee, Cayley. And I also want them to come to Rochester for the Rochester Comedy Festival in July. It starts on July 17th or July 16th?
July 16th through the 19th.
July 16th through the 19th. And I will be there on the 19th doing a live screening of Street Fighter, the movie with Tony from Hack the Movies. It is going to be a blast, Mystery Science Theater 3000 style.
I'm going to be there. I'm excited for the show.
I will be there as
I'm
well.
really excited. Yeah.
So if you want to be nervous around me like Kelly is, you can do that, or you can just come up and say hi. I'll sign your boobs.
I keep telling you to stop that.
I know, but I keep signing your boobs.
I don't like it.
Every time I go for the creep off. I bring a
Vinny's so
Sharpie.
tired of washing the marker off.
I bring a Sharpie every time.
I don't know how I keep falling for
Who am I
it.
making this out to? Stop it. Oh, hi, stop it.
I just can't help it to show them off, though. That's my problem.
Vinny Paulino, of course, from the Creep Off. Anything else you're promoting, my friend?
Just the Rochester Comedy Festival. I'm doing a show called Vinny's Dirty Joke Book with my pal Anthony Zenhauser, Elizabeth Becks, and Gary Wallace. Very funny comics, all in their own right.
I'm not on that show?
Nope.
Oh.
And I will be there.
Aw. Great. Oh boy, oh boy.
I guess I'll have to pay for a ticket.
Do you want to come tell jokes?
No.
Great. Then you should probably get a ticket, everybody. It's
I'll
gonna
come
be fun.
tell jokes.
Do you want to?
You were not invited, Lucy. I could
already
tell.
know what you want to do. I already
You know what I want to do.
I do know what you want to do. You've told me. I know what you're up to.
Oh, what does she want to do?
I'm not going to tell you. Well, maybe we'll surprise everybody.
Does it have anything to do with this?
Oh,
Yep. Yep. We're getting a bathtub brought in. We're just going to have her on the stage the whole time.
You should sell those next time there's an event, autograph. Probably get hundreds easy.
No, thank you.
Patreon.com/onceover with Kaylee. Hit like, hit subscribe. Thank you.
Point, Dabble Point. A Stuttering John Melendez roundtable discussion.